What is up, y'all? We are back.
What up?
Another week of React and Draw. Forgive my voice if it sounds tired. Had a long day, but I'm back.
It's back in the game, son.
Back in the game. Dan and I just did a little preview of the best hour in anime history. Devil May Cry.
Netflix edition.
Hey, before Devil May Cry, what was the last anime you watched, bro?
The last anime I watched before this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a good question. I'm always hopping off on one thing or another. What's I watching? So much. It's like watching everything. I was watching Chainsaw Man. I was watching that.
Oh yeah. I was watching the movie today. I forgot.
And then I was watching some old joint
Mm-hmm.
called Ryoko's Case File.
Okay.
Watching Ryoko's Case File. And I was watching I watched some old school joint. I watched Harmageddon. It's some old
Yo, I
joint.
forgot.
Harmageddon.
I never seen Harmageddon, but I forgot that was a
I
thing.
was watching some Harmageddon.
Okay.
Son, this thing was made in 1980, whatever.
Sheesh.
I was all over the map.
I
was spanning time watching anime, bro.
And you was going through space and time.
Yeah, I was going through a lot, bro. I was going through like the modern era to the not modern era.
Right.
It's my varied watching right now. I was watching all that.
What's up to the chat?
What was the last anime you watched? What's up?
The last anime I watched was I gotta finish. I was watching the Chainsaw Man movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. On my their Crunchyroll accounts. I gotta finish it up. So look down in the chat. We got Power with the news.
What up, Power?
He's talking about a lot of stuff. He's talking, what is this? The AI debate, whether it should be in video games or not. That's a debate? I don't know. But people can have that debate. I don't even care. The mixtape game is nervous. Cassette tape of the game allegedly doesn't even work either. Wait, what's cassette? Oh, the cassette tape of the game. Wait, what's supposed? They put music on the cassette? By the way, y'all, Dan and I try to sit through a playthrough, not by, because, not a sadomasochist. We try to sit through like the beginning of a playthrough. I don't know what that game is. I'm not trying to hate it just to hate it. Like, I'm just like watching it, and there's just this girl just monologuing and giving off a bunch of tracks that she's listened to, and giving hints to how awesome she is. And I'm just like, I don't know why I'm supposed to care about these characters, but okay. Funded by Australian government apparently, and a whole bunch of other people, and a billionaire's daughter, and yada yada yada. We got Neil J's here. What's up? What's up? Mama Bear, what up?
Says, yeah, mixtape. We were watching some of the what was the playthrough?
Yeah.
Online, and okay, it was has some it did something. It was doing whatever its thing is. It did that for sure.
Right.
It certainly had a budget for a soundtrack, but it's funny because like the main character of the game has to like talk like explain every song as it plays. Like on a like, I don't know. This is
on an exhausted level, like.
Yeah, it's just like, we get it, okay? She knows everything about music, okay? We get it. You got to switch it up a little bit. Just let the songs play, Sometimes the new kids will just have to figure out what the song is on their own. All right?
They wanted to teach you about music. I guess that's the point of the game. I don't know. I don't even know who that game is for.
Yeah.
The critics love it.
I mean, it had good music. I mean, it's better than
Yeah.
Kids listen to like I don't know some whatever they're playing now. Like it's some mumble rap, some dude I don't know grabbing his junk and whatever it is, and mumbling. I don't know about SSRIs in Suzurup. Maybe they can take a break. These little suburban kids playing their Steam video games can take a break from that,
Right.
and go listen to whatever the games from the songs from the game. Like The Cure and
Right.
Lush. But I don't think this game is gonna make them want to do that.
No.
It might make them not want to do that, which is a shame because there was some good bands. But maybe we're out of touch, Sean. It got like 90% and 9s out of 10s and 10s out of 10s. Maybe we're just out of touch.
And 9 players online, so
got 9 players, yo.
All right, let's go check the player count. I'm sorry, yo. Let me not be disingenuous.
That's right. Stop chutting, okay?
Is that what's called chutting now?
Search. No, I don't. No, I have no idea.
Mixtape. Player counts.
I'll read the chat while you go.
All right.
Power 100 says, Korean fans are still mad at English HoloLive VTuber over board joke. I don't know. That's deep level stuff. Mama Bear, hey Sean, and my man with the collarbones. Look, you know what I'm saying? The shirt can't hang. It got to hang low. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. It's the manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? It got to do it. Pound 100 says Stellar Blade 2 will not have Sony as its partner. Shift Up wants to stick to its roots. Uh-oh. Wonder why. Are they making requests?
I don't know.
Does Eve got to go to law school or something? She can't
who knows what they're requesting?
She got to cover up a little bit. She got to wear a triple fat goose like from the 90s. Big Gore-Tex coat to cover up all that stuff. Maybe.
Not the Gore-Tex.
The George Costanza Gore-Tex. Jay says, I'm ready for my daily dose of torture. Yeah, well, that's what Sean's going to provide you in a minute. When gives you his review of his favorite anime of all time, created by the illustrious Shank R.
Adi Shankar. Right now.
The living legend. Power 100 says, indie VTuber Phillian is still missing to the point where people are vandalizing train stops in urban areas. That's crazy. In this country? Daz of the Dong Pound is suing Tupac's mom's company over royalties.
Wait, what? Oh boy.
Daz Dillinger? That's a long time ago, man. That's Snoop Dogg's cousin. From the Chronic album. It's his little cousin Daz, and he's I won't even say the rest of that lyric. He was performing an act on that I can't say on YouTube. Devil Dinosaur is set for rivals. Yes, we heard. We heard that they can't have the kid like Moon Girl on top of the dinosaur.
Yeah.
While the characters, getting hit by other characters and stuff, so they just have like the dinosaur or something.
Yeah, it's just like the dinosaur bear. I think like it seems, I don't know, I might be wrong, that when he does his ultimate move, then she kind of appears and then disappears. Now obviously there's a lot of talk of people saying, oh, they didn't want to put her in the game because it's China and they don't like black people or something, and then other people just saying like, they could have put her in the game if they aged her up like they did with Penny Parker. And, I can't either confirm nor deny any of those things because I don't know. I do know like you can't do certain things like like if you're playing Cyberpunk, there's kids roaming the street, but the moment you get in the car, they all disappear because they can't have you.
Yeah, of course.
Right. hitting the kid with, you know.
My whole thing is like, why can't they just get another character? Like,
See,
why can't they just remix
this was my
your
view.
character?
Like, I was just like, yo, fam, I got a hot take for y'all. Dan and I got a hot take for y'all. Why are we using Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl? Like, I don't care.
Because the same reason why trying to put it Miss Marvel and the other game with the same thing,
Oh,
Tokon,
Tokan,
and
yeah. Oh,
like, you
and
always got
that,
to push those characters for some reason. They're trying to make them a thing. Like, I guess the newer employees at Marvel want to make those characters a thing. Meanwhile, they can go back in the Marvel handbook and get like a zillion characters and just remix them any way you want. Like nobody knew about, except for combo people,
mm-hmm,
about Sue Storm's alter ego Malice, right? But
mm-hmm,
obviously NetEase was just like, I don't know, they gave him a bunch of issues to read or look at or whatever, and they said, hey, we could do something with this.
yeah.
And now they love Malice. Now Malice, they want Malice all the time. They want Malice in the comics. They want it.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
Tokan also has his other issues because they decided to bring out Black Panther, aka Shuri, not T'Challa.
Yes. Right. So I don't know. I feel like the corporate somehow like gotten in somehow, or maybe they just doing it themselves. Like they just like the Japanese are enamored by whatever the latest movie is. Like, oh, sure, okay, we'll do that. Like, like who knows?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Ah,
Viltrumite memes are spreading like wildfires.
haven't
I guess
they? Are
so.
they dying down? Like,
Mom Bear says she appreciates her hanging out. Well, gonna get the fans what they want, apparently. You know what I'm saying? It's marketing 101. Lucian said they were thinking about Thrag. Lucan? Earth, Wind, and Fire and barbecue ribs. That's what you eating, bro? Cool. I want a rib. Neo J says, how was Devil May my last fan fiction I wrote since I was in middle school? Cry.
How is it?
Well,
Well, I
I
guess
don't
we'll
know.
jump into it. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if y'all are on Twitter,
Big facts.
you've seen a bunch of spoilers, and I saw a
Oh
bunch of
boy.
spoilers, and I hated every one of them spoilers. Now, you got 2 points of view here. You got Dan. He's not really been playing Devil May Cry, and
I
you
mean, I play a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't remember like the lore. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember
right. But I mean,
like
like the last time you played was like what, like part one, I
like
guess.
one,
Right.
two. I don't. I played three. Was you played it in front of me and I watched,
Right.
and same with four, but my head is like not in it and out of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I remember the cutscenes. That's about it. Like, and I get the gist of it.
Right.
I know the characters, but I don't know. Like, I'm not like remembering what's going on
Right.
at all. It's not like sticking in crawl like some of the franchises. You know what I mean? Like the Final Fantasy and Metal Gear, things like that. Resident Evil.
Right.
It's like the first 4 or 5.
Right. Got you.
I'm more of the movie guy, the
Yes.
anime guy,
So you got
the
Dan,
combo guy.
who's casually seen Devil May Cry, and me, the Devil May Cry ologist. And we both concluded that we watched at least 2 episodes. Well, I watched 2 episodes. Dan, you watched what, about like a episode,
1.5.
and 1.5.
Before we start the show.
And we have both concluded that we are freaking confused.
Yeah. Now, I'm just going in fresh. I'll be like, look, this is a new thing. I mean, I don't like that it's a new thing. I mean, like, look, but it is what it is, right? And I just watching it and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, things are happening right now. They're going into hell. That's what happened from last season, right? So
Yeah.
like,
The
in
United
hell,
States of America government right now is going into hell.
I send troops into hell to take it over or conquer it. And then Virgil is in this.
Yes.
And Dante is not in the first episode. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to go on. Like, it's like you want to get into it? Like, I mean, like, I don't.
Yeah. All right.
The narrative is so confusing to me. Like, it's like, and they're changing things that I barely remember. So I'm like, maybe
okay.
I don't remember it this way in the game.
Because it didn't go
So
this
I'm
way.
thinking, like, am I the fool? Like, am I
No,
the
you're
fool
not.
with it? But then
Look.
Sean is like, I don't know, but DMC accurate to the bone. So it's like he's like, no, you're not, going crazy. Like when I heard Arius is in this.
Yes.
Devil May Cry 2. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I think Devil May Cry 2 was that bad.
It's not. It's not. It's not a good.
It was silly, but it was like, it wasn't as hype as like, it wasn't as tight or something or constructed.
No, the gameplay is not good. I will say that. Like the game was 5 hours long, and you play it, and there's like just stuff mechanically wrong about it.
Yeah.
It had cool factor.
Maybe I was busy. Like, I don't know. I was like, whatever. It was a weird time. I was trying like to get more games. Like, it was weird. Like, it was like, what if instead of getting one game at a time, I got 2 games at a time?
Well, I mean,
It's like,
if you
it
got
was
Devil
like
May
pretty
Cry
dumb.
in a bundle package, then yeah, I guess you could like buffer it out or something. Devil May Cry
Yeah.
2, excuse me.
But anyway, like they had Arius from part 2 was in the game.
Yes.
And he had some kind of Scottish accent on some Riga joint. And I'm like, did this dude have a Scottish accent? Am I going crazy right now?
He did not have a
And
Scottish
then
accent.
Sean had to remind me, no, Arius is the guy from part 2 that says, my dreams, my life.
The best scene.
Before he gets shot through the castle. Like,
Right.
he gets shot like through the
Dante
wall.
murdered that man in the game. You know what I'm saying?
He was to be king of this world.
Right.
And then Dante said,
King, here's your crown.
And then you cross the gun, boom, and then like the dude just like crashed through the wall into, I don't know, negative space, and then it's like mission complete or something. Like, and they show you the score.
I don't know why that scene is so bad, and I love it. Like, it was like, can I show that scene without like getting?
You can find it.
Like,
and then it's like they show like gameplay from like anything, and it's okay. Like, but
oh yeah, true. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's my favorite joint.
And I'm like, that dude did. I was like, see, stuff to talk about things that I'm not the authority on. Like, I'm not the authority to Devil May Cry, but like, Devil May Cry casual or something. But that's why I'm like, this is something going on here. Like,
I found it.
What happened to Lucia?
So, all right, I'll get into that in a second. But I'm playing
You
this.
know too much. Like, I know nothing. It's so weird. They're not going to follow any lore. I get it. This is Adi Shankar's remix.
Yes.
Of Devil May Cry. It's fine. Like, I'm not even looking for that kind of stuff. So I tried to watch it on its own.
Right.
And I was just like, it's a little, it's like I get a lot of info dumps on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're just like re-explaining things to me and explaining new things to me instead of just like, I don't know, going on a quest.
Here we go. I got
anyway.
This is the real Oreos, huh?
Yeah.
My life! I was going to be the king!
King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
There you go. There you go.
Yo, so the way he blew my man away is like
King? Yeah.
My life! I was going to be the king of this world!
King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
It's amazing. I remember the first time I played this game, and I was like, "Yo, son, man, they just blasted this man into oblivion, bro." Like, what?
Might as well, before he gets strength up again, you know.
Yeah, word. He was Arius was acting up. All right, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to. He was like a human that I'm trying to remember because like the plot of DMC2 was paper thin, but you
Yeah, like the Count from Sesame Street accent.
Yeah, word. He
Quit with the key.
he was trying to like summon stuff, and then they had I don't know the demon in the background, Argo Sax or something. I don't know. I gotta play it again or not. I'll watch a playthrough. I don't feel like playing DMC2 again. But yeah, that was Arius. But yeah, in the cartoon, all right. So like, okay, all right. Where do you begin? Sorry, y'all. This is all disjointed all over the place because there's so much to talk about. Like, because Adi Shankar tried to pack in so much nonsense into these episodes. Like, it begins with stuff that I don't want to see. Like, we already established in season 1 that nobody want to deal with the war on terror in Devil May Cry. But here we are, okay? You got your neocon conservative Republican characters because for some reason we didn't learn from DMC Reboot. If y'all remember, that was a game where they rebooted the franchise, and that was a whole thing by some other team, and that's why they had to get rid of it and bring back DMC 5 and continue where the series left off. So yeah, anyway, the episode starts. The U.S. troops are invading hell. And it just demystifies it too. Like, guys, it's time to go to hell. Like, what do we go? Like, I don't know. It's kind of whack because it's like no. It just like it just takes away from the horror of hell. When I see like a bunch of U.S. troops just like storming in, or like it's like I can't explain it. It's just kind of stupid. Oh, and by the way, hold on. I'm gonna give you a tidbit, Dan. This man. Do you remember the demon that was out here shooting balls of fire out of his stomach in the beginning, and the dude with the rocket launcher had to like do something about it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if y'all remember, Adi Shankar was highly disappointed that he thought he was making this series when he thought that Devil May Cry wasn't going to come back. It was in between the reboot, and then it was just him. And he thought he was going to bring Devil May Cry back to life. But then, I guess in the middle of production, Capcom announces Devil May Cry 5, which has been out for a couple years now. And he jokingly said, or he meant it, that he was mad about Devil May Cry 5. I just want to bring y'all to the fact. I forgot the name of the boss. I'm sorry. But the first boss, or the first major boss of Devil May Cry 5, is in the first hell scene of season 2. What is he doing? That was the dude with the fireballs coming out the stomach. And I'm like, I saw that and I was like, Addy, you can't be dead ass. So you was all butthurt that this game came out. You decided to incorporate it. Not only did they incorporate my man, this was the guy that Nero fights as his first fight, right? He gets blown up by a regular human.
That's crazy, bro.
So he's out the picture. I don't know. Some random dude with a rocket launcher took him out. Don't ask me.
And so that guy was like not even a mid boss. He was like, I guess he was like a
he was a boss. He's like, hey, my man dog in the game.
He was a throwaway guy that a regular troop guy could destroy. That was when that guy with the rocket launcher shot him, and then they cut into Lady in the like with the knife, like slicing up the other dude, right?
Oh, right, because yeah, they sent in. So somehow Arius is now revealed that Arius is working for the United States government to help bring down Mundus because Mundus needs to be stopped, and they need to get a secret weapon. And who did they send in? Lady, one lousy human, bro. They send in. Now I know Lady is not one lousy human, but like let's bring this into context. Lady was first introduced when she was trying to storm the tower in Devil May Cry 3 because Virgil was acting up. She was doing everything of her own accord, foolishly. That's why Dante had to intervene. But somehow they decided that it was that she was strong enough to send her in the middle of hell to the king of hell's throne. And I don't know why they thought that would succeed. I don't know why in the script they thought that was a good idea. Somehow she did it, and she grabbed like some cup, some chalice, something that's supposed to help defeat Mundus. Meanwhile, you have Virgil, who is supposed to be working with Mundus because he was brainwashed in the game. Here's the problem: in the game, Virgil is brainwashed. Like he's not. He has no freedom. In the game, he descends into hell, gets turned into Nello Angelo, and becomes a mindless slave of Mundus. That is the game lore. In this thing, all of a sudden, Virgil got all this damn free will. Like he's talking to Mundus like he's his boy or something. I sense no form of like him being taken over, because the whole point of Virgil is that he craves power because Mundus attacked their family, killed their mom. That's the storyline. I guess in here he doesn't realize that Mundus did that for some reason. I don't know why. But he's not under control either. So he's just shifting out of Nello Angelo and human form, which is freaking weird. So this is Adi just adding his own flavor again. So I just gotta accept the fact that Virgil just... Oh yeah, I forgot the citizens of hell, the good demons. They're like being oppressed, and they're being kept in cages in hell somehow, like regular, not behind sigils, not behind magical barriers, in cages, like with a key. Like the demon had it like regular key, because I don't know, they running out of ideas or something. My brain hurts. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It like takes away the mysticism of the whole situation, the way they're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it like, oh, the government, and I guess the who's this guy, the fake Dick Cheney.
Oh, Baines. Only reason I remember his name is because I just seen the episode 2 days. So that's that. Dick Cheney's name is Baines. Okay, Baines.
Yeah, Baines.
It's Dick Cheney. All right, like
because he wants to bring. He's trying to rep for God or something.
Apparently, yes.
Right. So he'll hurt like all demons, including the ones that are nice and something. Don't want to be down with the bad guys. He'll get rid of them too.
Yes.
It's like, is this Addy's like, I don't know, his commentary on, I guess,
on Christianity again? The 8 million commentary on Christianity.
It's just like, hey, some people be using the religion to get rid of people. I mean, this is like done through history of time. But I don't know what it has to do with Devil May Cry,
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, can we just like, like America is like being demoralized like 24 hours a day, bro. We don't need like another reminder about like, how life sucks.
Oh yeah, and while this is going on, there are protesters.
Oh yeah, right.
I don't understand this. Like, okay, so now you have the political element, because now this is being shoved into the freaking series, like since last season, and it's just ramping up now. And there's people protesting the fact that the government is going into hell on some like anti-war joint, I guess. Like, oh, don't go to hell, don't start war with hell. See, this is the problem when you make sympathetic demons, right? Like this whole like, I don't know. This is like when freaking Robert Kirkman tried to have in one episode like sympathizing Satan or something. Like, I'm just like, okay, so in real life, right? If merciless demons attacked us and the government had the audacity to try to help us, I don't think we'd be complaining. You're telling me you're gonna get rid of like entities that can like morph into our reality and kill us at will? I don't understand like why I would have a problem with that. This is not real life. Like, oh, don't go into that country because they didn't do anything and they're gonna hate us. No, we're talking about hell. But of course, they got that excuse because there are good demons too. So like, I don't know. I just, we have to deal with this now. I have to deal with the reality of Adi Shankar's verse. By the way, which he threatened us, by the way, the other day by saying that he got like 10 years worth of content he could make with Devil May Cry the anime. And I'm like, yo, please stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do this to us. Let me take a second for monologue and right to check the rest of the comments here.
All right.
CD Price says they don't know what the hell they're doing. Says why does Virgil give me Vegeta vibes? That's because his voice actor kind of sound like Vegeta. Why are they humanizing demons? I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. It literally ruins the whole thing. First of all, the demons is talking. Okay, now I know some demons talk in the series. It's usually the bosses, but the fact that they're like just having full blown conversation, I'm just like, Beowulf. If anybody played DMC3, Beowulf is in this, and I remember Beowulf. Beowulf was like the skill check when you're playing DMC3, and he just stops you in your tracks. He says he smells the blood of Sparta, and then you fight him as Dante. Then Virgil, but I don't know. They gave him some weird voice in this one that just threw me off, and he looked like a lion. I don't know. Anyway, what happened next? Oh yeah, a lady is depressed or something. She got the chalice, and she's depressed about I don't know having Dante on ice because from the last season they had the government had Dante kept the government had Dante captured. What are we doing, bro? Like the government froze Dante.
Yes, they froze him like Han Solo. After he saved everybody, they froze him up and they invaded hell on the last season. And he was so frozen up that he only got defrozenized in the second episode. So that means the whole first episode, he wasn't even in it.
Yeah. The whole episode was like introduction of like what Virgil out here doing.
In the second episode, he's just like talking.
Yeah, and he's going through like PTSD or something.
Because that's what they do on all the shows now to make it deep. The Punisher, anybody who's doing combat got to go through the PTSD therapy cooldown. In real life, you need to be doing that, but like I don't know, they're turning it a real thing into like a cheap cliche for TV shows in order to sound deep, which is kind of trivializing the whole experience. And I don't know if that's the vibe they're really going for. Anyway.
Mom said said Big Dan. What is that your nickname? Wait, who called you Big Dan, or did you call yourself Big Dan?
I don't think so. I don't remember that.
I can't remember. I was doing too much ranting. Oh, Alpha Proto said, "What's up?" Said, "Hope you are enjoying life." Oh no, he was saying that to Mom Bill. He said, "Hi everyone. Hope you are doing well. It's a shame Adi is still at it. Adi, like I would love to have a conversation with Adi. I mean, like Adi, I just want to know why. Like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't. Like, can we come to some kind of agreement? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could.
Yeah.
We can do this. Like, we don't. There's no need for this level of like, story written violence. Like, you can. It doesn't have to be like this.
Assault us. I tell you what, that's people's fault, man. They encouraged this from the beginning. They were cool with all the little Castlevania changes. They were cool with his little additions and stuff, and they thought he could do no wrong. And now here he comes. Now he's like full blown Addy, and he's giving you like, I don't know. I mean, look, is there any positive I can say about this cartoon? I guess I like the art style.
The art looks great, and the animation is pretty solid.
Right, they put the money into this. It's it ain't like Invincible. Whatever they're complaining about Invincible on Twitter, like none of those issues are happening on Devil May Cry for sure. Like,
no,
So
it's not like that.
Adi Shankar knows what looks bad. At least,
right?
He at least knows that.
So I'll give him that. It's a good looking show.
Yeah.
Some of the art, some of the scenes kind of remind me of 90s anime, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
animation is pretty good. Now the animation ain't like season 3 of JJK, because that joint was crazy. But like it's good. Okay, it's good. But it's like the whole storyline is just like anytime the action scenes pop up, like they had like a scene with Virgil fighting some troops or something. And like I don't know, like I didn't care about the whole scene because the scene wasn't cool enough.
Yeah, because he knows he's gonna own all these like troop guys,
right?
And the way he's like dismembering them, we've seen,
before
the head chop and all that other stuff. We've seen all the ultra violent stuff before. So this isn't any like new type of kill. that we haven't seen before. But also, I don't know, we knew he could do it. So
Yeah,
no
yeah.
real like drama.
And usually when you have scenes like that, like where you know there's gonna be owning, you gotta make it like cooler than usual, so that
You gotta have like some cool move, like
yeah, word. He just
some weird
my
thing.
man just flipped around, waved his sword, people fell apart. I was just like, I don't know, man. You need like a close up of like you need. See, this is why I mentioned JJK. You need some joint that you never see before, like you need like him, like a soldier staring at him, and then my man just disappears, and then he's in the face with an impact frame, and then like you just see hand, skull, like another impact frame, like something like but whatever.
It also helped that like throughout the show is so many dismemberments and killing moves and like it's just ultra violence all the time
Yes.
that it's hard to have like an aura form cool what the f moment going on when like for the past 20 minutes that's all I saw is just people's heads getting blown up and
Yeah,
at
exactly.
some point you just get desensitized to the violence and you just want to kind of just get on with the story progression.
Yeah, because that was the
You
whole
know,
scene of hell, right? Like when he was.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was just like chaos and battles, and when there's not battles, it's just like lore dump and flashback and exposition. And the characterization of the characters to just curse, like ladies just cursing. And, I guess she's upset because Dante trusted her and they betrayed the trust and they reminded her of her dad or something. I mean, there's characterization there, I guess. You can mine some of these things into a character and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's like going in, it just seems like this. I feel like I'm doing homework watching it, like I'm trying to like I feel like I can't not look at the screen for 5 seconds or else they're gonna tell me something that I'm that I need to remember for something else.
That's how I
I just
felt
can't
like
have
I
I can't
would.
just have two characters in a room just talking to each other and like letting me know what their personalities through the conversation.
Guess they try to do that with that therapy scene, but like I don't know, it was too disjointed. Like they kept flashing back and forth,
Right. It's like the
and
dude
I'm
got
like, yo, stay
ADHD,
still,
bro.
like stay still, bro. Like in one scene for a second, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Let the therapist be a character. Like put her on screen, show him and her like yapping, have him confront the therapist or something. You can have like one flashback, but you can't have like a zillion flashing back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know,
Like
man.
it's a very disorienting show, and it's also a very like information heavy show.
Of nonsense, but
It's almost like they're afraid if they let anything breathe,
right.
it's it's gonna be bad. I don't know. I'm gonna like turn it off, or I'm gonna get bored, and
I
it's like
couldn't
very
even
much
I couldn't even turn it off because I was kind of too busy being appalled. See, this is how this show gets watched. You know what I'm saying?
right. It's like you're just trying to see what the heck they're doing, how they massacred your boy, like like how what they're gonna do next.
Right.
He's probably not thinking of it that way though.
Oh
He's
no.
probably thinking like, he thought the Devil May Cry was dead. Like there was not going to be any more Devil May Cry games being made, and this was his way of bringing the series back. Maybe they make a whole new Devil May Cry relaunch game based off of his ideas. You know what I'm saying?
But they can't because his joint is overcycled. Also,
Right.
you were asking about Arius and where's Lucia. So Lucia's not there, but in the game in Devil May Cry 2, Arius did have Lucia clones. So those dark skinned tan women that he had around, those were the clones.
Okay.
Lucia has not shown up yet. I think they
Okay.
showed her like one time, like for a fraction of a frame in season one. But so I guess we're just dealing with his clone thing, so they'll ease up into introducing her into the series. I don't know even know if she shows up in season two at all, but like whatever.
All right. So your verdict for these 2 episodes of Devil May Cry? I don't know. 1 out of 10.
One out of ten. feel like I haven't seen anything yet. That's the funny part. Like I
Yeah,
saw
it's just like it's
Virgil
hard
do
to.
one, like knock down some soldiers.
It's just violence, you know. It's just like I'm just
Yeah, I'm
seeing
just like
violence
okay, like I
represented.
do not care about the war on terror in hell, like at all. Like I don't
A lot of
care.
violence, a lot of lore, you know. And it's all new lore because it's not like even anything from the games. It's like remixed stuff from the games and new lore added by Adi with the government characters, Dark, Calm, and
Dark calm does not exist.
right.
I'll tell you joints that don't exist.
Banes.
Dark calm don't exist. Banes don't exist. Sympathetic demons don't exist. What else? The whole president, I don't know, cowboy president, like
Right. I'm like, there's a cowboy character, and he's president, and he's like gyrating on screen, and I'm like, I gotta pay attention to who this dude is, and then here comes all the characters, bro. Like,
oh, Virgil appears on a game show.
yeah, where it's just like a lot of stuff's going on. It's like assaulting the senses that I'm just like, can you just like be normal? Like, just be normal, which is funny for like Devil May Cry. Like, you know, it's just like
You would
over
think,
the
right?
top
Like,
game, but this show's just like hyper. It's too hyper. Like they need to relax.
like yo, stop moving, bro. Like, stop moving.
Yeah, stop moving. Stop jump cutting. Stop having one character giving his lore dump explanation and then jump cutting into hell where like Virgil's giving his lore dump exposition and then I'm dumping to a flashback. Like, stop.
Like they had Dante going through the PTSD of his past, which is fine.
Yes.
Stay there.
Right.
Like they panned in and out of my man being traumatized by losing his mother, traumatized by losing his brother. Where's my father? Stay in the scene. They went in and out of that scene in a matter of like.
Bro, he was flashback to like two separate incidences, cross cutting between both while talking to the therapist about his mom and dad. And then he's flashback into what he was talking about with Lady.
Right.
And then Lady shows him the locket that he had. So now he's thinking about his brother again. So it's just like, stop, bro. And there's music, and the music is playing, and it's like really loud. It's just like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
You need to chill. Okay.
So there had to be an easier way to do that. There had to.
Anyway.
There had
so I mean, it's hard to give a rating, so I guess we'll just leave it at that. Like,
give a rating.
To be continued.
Right now, my current rating. You want my truthful current rating of this joint right now?
You know,
let's aim for. Come on, let me be nice to my man. So let me give him a 3 out of 10. All right, there you go.
Hey,
I don't even know what the 3 is for.
Animation quality.
Yeah, animation quality and art style. That give you a 3.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, Mama Bear said, I called you Big Dan. I can't even remember. I was just smiling. You can't listen to anything I'm saying. I'm bugging out right now. SO Chorus, hey, what's up? He's like, because Devil May Cry price, especially Machians, because, oh yeah, the Machians. I forgot. They're not even demons. They're Machians, whatever that means now. You're speaking of Machian. Said, I do dig the Captain, Lady, Commando, crew more. It's a good reference. That's about it. I like the humans fighting. Virgil should look like Jabba trying to fight Gundam. Thunderbolt scene is a prime example. Yeah, I just feel like that scene, like, man, I don't know. The joint gave me a headache, and it's funny because I was listening to this while I have a very long day at work, right? And I'm like, okay, let me go onto my tablet and watch this while I'm like going home on the bus, right? And I thought that I was gonna draw while watching this thing, but it was so. The episodes were so schizophrenic that I was just like, oh, I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention because
Maybe they don't care. Like they just want. Maybe that's all they want you to do. It's just pay attention. Hold your attention. It doesn't care if you like it at the end of it, but they just want to hold your attention by making it like so. I don't know. It's just trying to like assault your senses so that you won't leave or something or like.
Watch me, watch me, watch me.
Yeah,
He already improved for season 3, by the way, somehow. But
I don't know. People are watching this stuff. It's Devil May Cry. It's popular IP. Like, I don't know, bro. Netflix, man. That's why the demand comes from the supply, bro. They just supply stuff and people watch it, bro. And then they got your click, bro. You clicked it, so you were part of the issue.
Yeah.
They're gonna make more.
Unfortunately, so it's my fault,
Yeah. What else?
Jester's in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jester's in here, and I guess he's supposed to be the inside man. Because they kept the Arias and Dick Cheney kept talking about how they got an inside man inside of hell or something. And I guess Jester is it. Now they keep talking about Lady. Now I wanna know what the heck he's doing with Jester. Because if anybody played DMC3, Jester is Lady's father in the game. Spoiler alert. Okay. It's really Arkham in disguise. So I don't know if that still holds the same here. And it's funny because this is the only time in which like I saw 2 episodes and I felt like I saw too much and nothing at the same time. And when I say I saw nothing, it's because I didn't see Dante do anything.
Yeah, they're doing that stuff like when they did the He-Man cartoon. The He-Man didn't show up like the whole season until the end.
Right.
For like 3 seconds.
And I guess he's finally going to meet up with Virgil like in the next episode, and I'm like, oh, so I gotta watch episode 3 before I know what's going on.
Trying to keep you hooked in, bro. They're just like, look, if I give it to you right away, then you're just I don't know why they think like this.
I don't.
Just give it. I don't.
Adi, man, he's
So what are you drawing right now? You drawing?
I'm drawing Dante in like my manga style or something. So
to keep it a dream alive.
yeah, I'll just wait for like I just like sit here and try to calmly wait for like DMC6 to hopefully be announced or something.
Who knows? Maybe if you're still alive, they'll give you the rights in like 10 years. It'd be Sean Shankar's.
Sean Shankar, I'll fix it. He said he got enough material for 10 years. I'm like, what are you gonna do? Well, I can't wait. I can't wait. Virgil is like, Dante, I can't work with you anymore, even though we've helped defeat evil. I'm gonna go off on an island, and then like, you're gonna jump cut to the scene of like Virgil banging somebody, and now Nero was born, and then like there's gonna be shenanigans with that, and then he's gonna add another bunch of other characters or something. And look, I don't got time for all of that, bro.
Yeah,
we ain't got time for all of that. I just gotta say,
does he have fans? He gotta have. I mean, I don't know, like somebody like this.
I don't know. There's some people saying it was peak, and I'm like, this is peak.
Yeah, I went around Tomatoes. I got like 76% from the audience. I mean, it's not like huge, but it's like it's bigger than I thought. Critics love it. I mean, I know the critics are just like they're in the tank.
IGN was talking about like they liked it, and it was like, oh, and the political intrigue is bigger than ever before, and I'm like, oh, great. Just what I wanted, like a Devil May Cry series that gave me a Democrat's opinion of Republicans from 20 years ago. Because that's what I wanted to see in Devil May Cry.
That's what you get.
This is what happens when, they come for everything. So eventually you're going to come for something you like.
It's funny because you could do something that is just pure accuracy slop, and they will praise you for it just because Hollywood doesn't care about accuracy to the source material for anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That even if you do like a mediocre job, they'll call you a genius
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
for anything.
Mama said I wouldn't call it peak. Yeah, I don't know what he said. It's not even peak slop. In fact, it's peak nothing. I don't know what this is. Addy, listen, man. First, also, I do have to say this one thing though, because I saw some posts talking about like people were like trying to threaten Addy, and like we shouldn't be doing that either.
Yeah,
He's just a dude. Like in the end of the day, it's just a silly, anime / cartoon, whatever.
I've seen worse.
I definitely seen worse. Yeah,
I've seen worse. He's putting effort in on the animation tip or something like that, but I've seen worse.
like what's worse than this? What is what's worse? This or like Mortal Kombat 1 from the Cole Young era.
Ooh,
But hold on. Actually, I gotta think about that for a second. Hold on.
I did like Scorpion part in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean the first 7 minutes was fire.
Yeah, so I guess it was official fire, although it's like, he wasn't actually Scorpion like with the skull and doing the fatalities and stuff. So
Right.
damn, that's a good question, bro.
Oof. You're gonna have to see this one day we should have the Slop Awards.
Cause bro, like I mean, they had some parts in Mortal Kombat that was like really ass. Like they put little windmills. We always talk about this all the time. Little windmills they put on toy windmills they put on jack stumps to make him grow metal arms and
Right.
sigils, and the fact there wasn't even a tournament at all. Just like there was going to be a tournament, and then like Shang Tsung decided, nah, I'll just sneak attack you at the village. I'm like, what is this movie? And then Cole Young's wife hit, I talk about she hit Goro with the car.
Right.
I guess I don't want to say Devil May Cry's better, but it's like at least it was an anime and it didn't look cheap.
Right.
And there was parts of Mortal Kombat 1 that looked cheap. But Devil May Cry is just so aggravating. It's hard to say. I like to duck the hypotheticals.
Yeah.
But this one's tough though. Like I can't even. It's a statistical tie, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tie.
I guess Devil May Cry because he's like had like art style that's cool.
Yeah, like if there was an art book of this anime, I would actually be interested in getting it.
Right. So I
Not
guess
gonna lie,
Devil May Cry win. If like King of the Slump, it's like Devil May Cry wins. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? I never saw Mortal Kombat 1 again.
Yeah, me neither. Like I had no interest in like,
and I had no interest in watching it again from the first time I saw it.
Mom Bear said ratings from now is on slop or drop. I mean, it's getting better.
It's tough because everything operates on a slop level nowadays, bro. Like if you see like a show on Amazon Prime that's an action joint, even if it's like not the worst thing you see in the world, it's still slop. Like in a way, it's like because it's like like movies nowadays, especially the action joints, they don't have any kind of references to pop culture at all anymore.
Whoops.
They wanted to have global play around the world. You know, like remember Rush Hour?
Yes.
First one. They would mention like, you know, like they go to the bar and then Chris Tucker would like make fun of people and then he panned over to some old guy sitting there. He said, MC Hammer's daddy, put the gun down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talk about Chelsea Clinton. They don't want to mention any kind of thing in any of these shows anymore that's like could be referenced. They don't want any American references to anything in American culture anymore because they want everything to be like dubbed and subbed across the world, and they don't want to have to explain to some guy in the Philippines who MC Hammer is or whatever. Now I don't know what new references. I know we don't live in a monoculture either, so not everybody knows who everybody is, but there's enough people that
right.
There's enough famous people that we could still have a comedic reference to something. But these new shows, Slop World, no. That's like one of the rules. Do not mention anything specific that only Americans would know about.
Well,
Step 2, no real stunts. I mean, you can have stunts, but you can't have no real explosions.
Right.
So you just watch like a 3D asset, like, you know, like go off in the background and they shake up the camera a little bit.
I heard they were making fun of the Punisher for some 3D stunt. So
The Punisher for some 3D. Oh, right. He found that. And then they try to say, like, no, he actually had a stuntman that did that. But we just used digital trickery to swap the stuntman's face out for John Bernthal's. And that's all we did. But they're saying, oh, the lighting was so bright that you think that there was no detail in the scene. It was just like a PS1 graphic or something. But I don't know. It looked like a PS1 graphic. And there's been memes about it, you know, that like they replaced the Punisher with the dude from GTA 5.
Wait, who?
His name, the main dude.
Michael?
I forget his name. Yeah, they put Michael like
Nah.
dropping into the car and like ragdolling his.
That's insane.
His arms and legs and stuff.
That's insane.
You know what it is that there's too many shows in production right now, and they're all like action special effects shows, and they don't want anybody getting hurt because, you know, after the Alec Baldwin thing, so everything's like fake looking now.
I don't know. They got my email man out here dropping out of windows. What's his name? Oh,
If people drop out of windows and they're trying to do stuff, but it's like it just doesn't look right now. It just looks kind of cheap. I think there's a spread thin on the talent, you know.
yeah, possibly.
It is what it is. It's not the monoculture anymore. Before, you know, you just be like everybody in the country was watching one show, and the show. I get back in like the 80s, a show that was in the top 30, like number 30, will still get like 15 to 20 million viewers.
Yeah.
If you knew like 20 million people were going to watch you, guaranteed, and you were like number 30, imagine what the number one show is. It's like 30 million viewers a night. You're definitely going to put on a show, bro. But you see these actors try to promote new shows now, bro. They just like go on like hip hop DJ shows and just say like, "Hey, my show is on Hulu. Check it out, bro." It's more desperate. Like, what? Hulu? I don't got that. It's just like I ain't see it yet, but I'm gonna catch it though. I'm gonna catch it now that you're here, bro.
That's sad.
And you're just like, oh man,
Out here getting beaten views by like, I don't know, iShowSpeed.
facts, you know, like because it's free. It's on Kick. It's on YouTube. You just turn it on. Everyone's got YouTube. Meanwhile, like these actors got to explain what app it's on. You know, what day it's coming on. There's no like commercials. You know, no one's watching over-the-air television anymore. It's hard to get the word out, bro. Therefore, it's like when they're on the set, it's like, why am I going to put effort into this? No one's watching. Are they watching? I don't know. There's no ratings. No, you know, my moms don't know this show's on, and they don't know how well it's doing. The studio won't tell me how well it's doing. They'll tell me if the show's still on. If the show's still on, I know I'm doing okay. If the show's canceled, I'll know tomorrow.
That's sad.
And there's nothing you could do about it to fix it either. They're just gonna just cancel it like immediately.
Because you didn't get the numbers of iShowSpeed.
And you know these advertisers are like, wow, this a clip from iShowSpeed got like 5 million views in like 16 hours. So like, why am I making a whole TV show? You know, they're thinking like that now. They're like, I made this whole NCIS episode and it's getting like 12 million viewers a night, but this clip from like whatever iShowSpeed gets more than that. So I'm like, should I just put the money on iShowSpeed? Should I just like run McDonald's ads on these guys? like Drewski and people like that.
We should get to
And they're starting to. Anyway, Alpha Proto. Oh, this is Owen. Yeah, he says Amazon hypes their films and movies, but in the end of the day, it's just an online store that happens to have stuff streaming. Yeah. You go on the app and it's like in-app purchases. You know, you're afraid you're gonna click on the wrong thing and order a movie. Mom Bear says actually it's probably because America stuff isn't hitting globally. Yeah, you know, guess not. Back in the 80s, we had less options for channels. True. Yeah, then there was like cable TV. Then they had more options, I guess.
Right.
Power 100 says Speed doing WWE stuff now. That's true. That's all I'm trying to do. CD Price says getting beat by some backyard Tubi movie.
Fact.
I don't know. Isn't Tubi like the model though? Like, it's free. You don't gotta log in.
Mm-hmm.
You just get on. You know, they're trying to get you to sign up or something. You don't have to. And then you just watch whatever. It's not censored. They throw ads on it. You know, you watch the Harbor Freight commercial for like for the zillionth time. But you can watch your show for free, bro. And like, that should be the move, right? So if any of you people in the chat are like filmmakers, I guess, make a movie and then throw it on Tubi, man. They'll take anything.
Oh yeah.
That's what I use. That's what I watch. You got a lot of content on there, bro. You try to go on Netflix, they don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't know what's on. Devil May Cry.
yeah, new stuff. They don't have any old stuff. They have new stuff. Devil May Cry. Anybody trying to watch that?
I got a question. Will we even finish the series?
I don't know. It's just,
I couldn't tell y'all right now. Like,
like
it's like curiosity because I'm like, yo, I didn't see Dante do anything. He's like the main character.
It's like Ghost in the Shell is coming out. It's like, why I didn't need to know.
Oh, right. Real things are coming out. You're right.
Right.
It's like Mortal Kombat came out and it's just like, all right, we reported last time that Cole Young, but you know, like he got erased. And I was like, oh, is this the incentive for me to see the movie? I'm like, yeah, but The Furious is coming out at the end of the month. So what am I doing watching Mortal Kombat? You know what I mean? By the way, I heard like it just made 80 million. Just to let you know, huh?
Is that good or bad?
The film was made for 80 million.
Oh, it just broke even.
Yeah.
It only goes down after a few weeks, you know. It doesn't go up. It just kind of goes. I guess it's now raw profit now, right?
Yeah. I guess so.
I don't know. I call Paul W.S. Anderson, do the next one.
They need to stop. I don't know what these people think they're doing nowadays. Like, yo, we're gonna make another project. Like, stop making projects. Son. Stop producing. How about that? Yeah.
What do you mean stop producing? You mean like the normal movies, bro? They just finished?
No, stop producing old things. Enough? Like just make new things or something. And hanging on to this nostalgia. I don't know what is doing for
it's people. Like cursed nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like they promise they're gonna bring it and then they just change it.
It's like, hey, you want to see Devil May Cry? Yeah. You want to see it in anime form? Yeah, because I remember the last anime was cool, but like we didn't get to see him do the devil trick or anything. Cool. I'm gonna give you all that and more, and Virgil and all the characters you love, and we're gonna put them in a political setting with a cowboy and Dick Cheney, and they're like, wait a minute, what's the other stuff? Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, and we're adding sympathetic demons too. And we're gonna change up the lore and a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna change the voice actor. We're gonna let Dante, like, I don't know, admit that he's a punk to lady. And I'm like, wait, stop. Stop. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it's too late. I already wrote it doan. We animate it right now. Oh yeah, by the way, I secretly hate Capcom's game Devil May Cry 5 of the same name. Oh, okay. Cursed nostalgia. Cursed. 100% cursed. And it's funny because you always think, I always think like, maybe I'm judging these spoiler clips out of context. But I saw the whole first season. You can't fool me again. Like,
it's like you gotta follow it exactly sometimes. Like I remember Street Fighter animated movie, it had like the monitor cyborgs and all this.
this is the thing with like when we talk about like accuracy slap. Like, obviously with anything that is like a
story.
you have to like change something to have the plots make sense. How do we get Ryu involved in this thing? How do we make up a tournament organically? I guess there was no tournament in Street Fighter anime, but you want to know what the difference was? The difference was that it was so blisteringly cool. You didn't care there was no tournament, okay? And Bison was hunting for the strongest fighters. And they had to cram all these fighters into one movie. So they did. Some very briefly. But they focused it around Ken and Ryu and their battle against this evil megalomaniac. And everybody loved it.
Yeah. And I guess there were tournaments going on in the game. Like each individual tournament, fighting on their own, but not the tournament.
Feilong versus Ryu, Zangief versus Blanca.
Right.
Exactly.
But and the origins of each character were intact. At Ken, they had his girlfriend.
Yes.
They look exactly like they do in the game.
Yes.
Chun-Li is working for Interpol. You got Guile,
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do anything too wacky, and it was great. It's one of the greatest animated films of all time.
Agreed. They actually talking about Blair Witch and Casper. Blair Witch what? When a new Blair Witch? Oh yeah, I heard they want to do Casper.
Oh yeah, they want to do the dark version of Casper, like how they do the dark version of Addams Family with Wednesday. It's Sabrina, the teenage witch. The dark version. There's no sitcoms anymore. That's why they're afraid to make jokes. So now they have to like just make dramas. Everything's drama.
So speaking of, Sean will love the Odyssey reboots, where another character gets raised. So what do you mean another character? Characters? Multiple characters? I guess Mama Bear's also mentioned it here with Lupita. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something about Odyssey right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Hollywood, Christopher Nolan, who I like as a director, you're not gonna rage bait me. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm not even gonna make a video about it. This right here is about to be the most that you ever hear me say about this thing. I seen your ideas. I don't care. Oh, I needed a rapper as the narrator because I believe that the poetry. You know what? Do you? I'm not here, Chris. I already said my piece about like having rappers in like the trailers, like you trying to watch something serious about it's a western, and then all of a sudden in the trailer, I'm on a new level. Like, look, I don't got time for ridiculous ideas. Go be ridiculous over there. I won't be there. Yo, I thought this race swap would be do that over there. I'm good. I am going to watch The Furious. That's it. Original entertainment. They haven't been accurate for Egyptians and Greeks for ages. Yeah, and I didn't like it either. Well, Gods of Egypt? What was that? What was that?
It was kind of silly. It's kind of silly. They had concepts. They had like dudes morphing into like Egyptian Gods, like a video game. You know, they were like morphing into other things. Like it was like Primal Rage or not Primal Rage, but
Primal
like
Rage. That's a throwback.
not Primal Rage, but I can't think of the video game right now off the top of my head. But they're like morphing into like Egyptian gods and then flying up into the sky and trying to battle each other and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like Alex Proyas is trying to like mix it in with his like I don't know his futuristic Gnostic design sense or something. He was trying for many things. It was like an ambitious film, but it got roasted because he was doing race swaps. But now they're doing race swaps in the Odyssey, and they think it's great because it's Christopher Nolan, though.
Yeah,
so it's fine. It's just interesting. Let's just put it that way.
Have fun, Christopher. Have fun. That's.
I don't know. I was like, Tenet. Like, do people really understand this movie, bro? I think people are just lying. Like, they like this movie. Bro.
What, Tenet?
Yeah.
Overhyped.
But you know, I'll let them say it's great. I'm an idiot. That's fine. Mama Bear says if they're going to be accurate, most of the cast will be wrong, not just the black ones. That's what I'm saying. It's just like that's why I don't really care.
Like usually, I would just say they get the look of the character correct.
But if I say like if they're gonna do it with anything, then they should do it with everything, right? Like soon, because like it's getting kind of I'm just tired of the racial tension.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna keep doing this, and then they're gonna be like, "Well, it's fake. This is not real. So what does it matter, loser?" Or something like that. And then they'd be like, "All right, then
do it the other way."
Yeah, there's no white people in Wakanda, bro. It's not allowed, bro. Like, Wakanda's just racist. Why don't Puerto Rican in Wakanda, bro? Is there Puerto Rican in Wakanda? What was Namor? He had to like burst into Wakanda.
He was Mexican.
Yeah, he had to like invade Wakanda.
He was a he was Wakanda migrants. I don't know.
Right. And then like Shuri and the Black Panther people were like ICE trying to get rid of him and stuff. Like, what is this? What kind of movie is this? Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. So I'm just like, maybe everybody need to chill. And I don't know, they had to have like a racial healing or something like that. They need a summit. They need like Michael Jackson to come back and he can do the song.
He's the only person that can do it. He dead.
Maybe that's why the elite killed him because he was trying to bring the races together, bro.
There's too much unity. They were like, "Yo, this man gotta go."
I'm on a new level. Power 100's like not the ASAP Ferg. That's right. That was the theme song for the Snake Eyes G.I. Joe movie. Another disappointment, by the way. Lord. Why did they have that shaky cam in the G.I. Joe movie, bro?
I don't know.
Just film the action. How you mess up the action scenes in the 21st century, bro? Like when you have like the John Wick people doing every stunt choreography in the country, bro. Like every American show is run by them. And I guess they didn't get over to the Snake Eye set.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were filming some cool stuff, but I couldn't see it. It's a ninja movie,
I don't know how you mess with Snake Eyes. You gotta be trying.
With the lore with that too, bro. They were messing with the lore with that too, making like, like Snake Eyes was the bad guy and he turned into a good guy, and I don't know some goofy stuff. They were thieves and stuff.
All right,
it's wacky. It's crazy stuff, Sean. The one thing that was cool about that movie was that Samara Weaving playing Scarlet looked like Scarlet. Like that's probably like pretty good casting for Scarlet, which I guess we'll never see again if they ever remake the G.I. Joe because they wasted it.
Yeah, they should not remake the G.I. Joe. They should not remake anything, huh?
I don't know. They had to have like some kind of person they allow to be great. Do it,
Yeah, I don't know who.
Who knows? I'd rather have CD Price says I'd rather have unhinged Mel Gibson produce the Maccabee Wars than watch modern Hollywood history movies. Well, he tried, but he had a beef with the writer of the movie.
Mm.
He tried to expose Mel Gibson, saying he crazy. It didn't work out.
Whoops.
I remember that saga. That was the writer of Basic. He hired the writer of Basic Instinct to write this movie. E. Salcor says, I really can't get with Travis Scott as a bard doing rap somehow. Like, make him the Dionysus. Like, come on, bro. Try it. Or try, damn it. I don't know if he's gonna be rapping. Like, I don't know if he's gonna be rapping. Like,
I hope he is. I hope he is.
maybe he
and
will.
I
That'd be
hope
hilarious.
the clip is in the next trailer, bro. Please.
Nah, he can't be rapping. I don't think it's
Come
I
on.
don't think it's not gonna go that far.
Let's go.
It's like an 80s movie where like the black guy has to rap every sentence. It's like a G.I. Joe with the dude. I forgot his name. Like he starts like talking in rhymes.
Son, can you imagine? Yo, can you imagine?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
Like if you're gonna like don't half step. Go full cringe. I don't like this. Yeah, let's ruin it. Let's go. Like
it's not gonna be that deep.
I need entertainment. No, you probably
Was Travis Scott in other movies? That is Travis Scott, right?
I believe it was, yeah.
Was he involved in that thing where like that festival where like the people got killed and stuff? Was that?
Oh wait. I gotta double check.
I don't know, bro. I think he's hooked in with the Kardashians, so it's
Hold on. SO Core says, given what they've been saying, it sounds very much what they're trying to have him do. Let's go. I want hip hop in the middle of the joint. I'll tell you what, hold on. If my man starts rapping in the middle of the joint and somebody reports to me that it is, I'll go watch and review the movie.
maybe they'll do it because they, Hollywood likes to copy stuff, even stuff just to copy it.
Mm-hmm.
So they, and like in Sinners, when they're in that barn and then they start playing like the old timey music, and then suddenly like the room like swirls around with the camera, and then it's like a hip hop DJ doing mixing and scratching and stuff, and then it's like they're trying to like show how like I don't know black influences the old blues and
right
banjo music like influence hip hop or something. So maybe they try to do that. Like they're gonna be like, oh, how I don't know the lyrical prose of Homer and the Odyssey influence hip hop. Hip hop and you don't stop. And they have him rapping.
Homer bars. The Homer bars.
Bear says, what's this? Oh, wait, hold on. Says, I'm looking forward to Harry Potter with Papa Snape. And then CD Price says, hey, Papa Shango was a misunderstood wrestler. Yeah, when they cast Papa Shango and stuff, did he die?
I don't know. Gotta check it out.
Papa Shango was crazy, bro. I thought he was really doing voodoo, son. As a kid, bro, be like, yo, shook. Papa Shango, curse people, yo. He doing the voodoo.
He had you shook.
Yo, when I was a kid, like, yo, you be thinking like voodoo be doing stuff, like, because they had that movie, the Serpent and the Rainbow.
I'm trying to remember.
The Wes Craven joint with Bill Pullman, where they like trying to prove that zombies are real. If you like give them chemicals and bury them and make them come back, you can make a zombie and stuff. And then the leader of the town didn't want him around because he was making him happen to do his bidding. And he's also a master of voodoo and stuff. So he'd be thinking like, yo, there's voodoo, son. And all the kids in school would be like, yo, voodoo is real, son. You see Serpent and Rainbow? Because it don't always come on like TV all the time. The kids like, the voodoo doll. TV was a trip back in the day. Isako says at least the white son of T'Challa was a funny bit. I can't
I
believe
forgot about that.
I did forget about that. That was funny.
I forgot about that.
CD Price says one Black Harry Potter. I watched the Key and Peele skit. I never saw that one.
I didn't even know there was.
I'll check it out. Mama Bear says the way I view it, I prefer an original black character instead of a race swap. Absolutely, but by boycotting because of race swaps, telling Hollywood you don't want to see black characters.
No, I don't want to see their black characters.
It certainly is what they say that they say that what it is. That's what they say when you don't watch it. And I mean, like, look, it can't be like 100% rule where it's like I won't watch anything that has race swap ever, because then it's like, okay, did you watch Men in Black? Because Will Smith's character is supposed to be white. In the comic, he was white. And they'd be like, well, that doesn't count because like only 4 people read the comic. I'm like, I don't know if only 4 people read the comic, but back in the day, you print anything, you're gonna get at least like whatever, like 30,000 people reading it, something like that in the country, or you know.
Some swaps work well, like
and it's like, you know,
Equalizer was okay.
Because Denzel, and like you're not watching because it's Denzel. So it's like,
yeah, it's Denzel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but then I guess you get to historical characters or just doing it, and it's like an artistic choice. But I don't know, maybe they're gonna put this in schools and then like watch this in the school or something, and the kid's gonna be like, "Yo."
See, the historical joint is where it gets silly, because then I'm just like, all right, bro, like,
because if they show this in school, which I don't know if they will, but maybe they would. I don't know if they still show movies in school, like the kids. Like,
I don't know. And also, you inevitably have like these people on that just get online and like you'll be tapping the screen on TikTok. Did you know that Napoleon was really African descent? I'm like, all right, okay, all right, okay.
It's confusing the kids, bro, on like the timeline of racism. Like apparently in the past, racism was not a thing because they had black people and the Greeks were chilling together, and everybody was black. And then racism was only invented like in the South during the Civil War times, or it was in the founding of America or something like that. That's when the racism officially began. But like back in ancient times, when people were like more primitive minded, more barbaric, more tribalistic, there was less racism. I don't think so. Like, no. I don't think that's how it works. You know, I think that's how it happens.
That's what happens when they try to race swap a historical character. Like, it gets weird.
Like, I remember I saw like the Transformers movie. It was Transformers: The Last Night, and they were talking about like how they were trying to treat the This would be the dumbest Transformers movie, by the way. Like, they had a part where they were like trying to they were trying to like trace like the Transformers to like King Arthur time.
Yes, I remember this. Real.
And then they had that round table, bro. I'm like, what is going on in this movie? And they had the round table, and there was a black dude at the round table, like, you know, with the cup, like, hear ye, or something like that. And I was like, who is this? Who this man with dreads, bro? I think he had dreads. Yeah, braids. I was like, is that Sir Lancelot, bro?
So Black Slut?
Yeah.
So my man Sir Black Slut, bro.
I'm like, who this? They got a screenshot of this? I can't show this. Crazy, bro.
I can't
show the footage. But he was there, and I was like, that was like way back. And I was like, what the whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like crazy.
They thought that was dope, son.
I thought it was funny. I was just like, what? But like back in the day, like I'm just like, all right, fine, whatever. But I'm just thinking, like, how is this gonna jive with the kids? Like, they're trying to tell the kids that there's racism now and there's racism.
Like they trying to tell us that there's like we more racist as a society than ever before. But it was cool for like a Black Knight.
Yo, if there was a black dude that showed up at King Arthur's court, they'd be like, "What is this?" Like they didn't have travel, right? They didn't go on boats and all this. It was like, Columbus and Americo Vespucci, and when they finally had enough, like, they could finally,
You gotta
you
ignore
know,
history, Dan. You got
they had like spices and they could sort of preserve the meat so that they could do long distance travel and things like that. That's when they can meet other races and be like, "Oh snap, who's this?
right.
Oh, that's wild."
Like Alexander the Great joint, Egypt.
Yeah, exactly. They travel around longer travels. They had like civilization. They had like ancient Rome. They can just roam around a little bit more. I don't know, bro. I think like if you like, I'm gonna make you a knight, bro. Like that means like then what happened, bro? Like it's like one of those animes where like it starts off in the future,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the nuclear war happens, and then after that it's like a dystopian future with bombed out buildings,
Right.
but there's still like tech involved. It was like so we had no racism in ancient Greece, but then they invented racism later. And they had probably less of an excuse to be that racist. I don't know, it's weird.
Oh. Oh my goodness. They said if you're against race swapping, you're not watching the MCU. Oh, I'm not watching the MCU. I thought in spurts. Oh, and they tried to retcon that in the comics anyway. Like he was Sam Jackson before he was. That is so weird. He was legitimately changed to Sam Jackson before they casted years before they casted Sam Jackson, which I would think is a little like don't you have to put that copyright joint like none of these characters that are portrayed are the likeness of anybody living or not or dead or something like, and they were like, nope, Sam Jackson. I was like, that was the Ultimates, by the way, for anybody who's confused. The comic book's old now. So they say you're missing out on Wonder Man, one of the best shows. Mom, babe, you really think that I'm gonna watch Wonder Man after I had to sit down and watch Ironheart? No.
So traumatized.
Nah, no. I didn't even see Daredevil season 2. Y'all lucky y'all even watched this Devil May Cry. My boy Cotton knows no bounds. People be like, yo, you saw that? Nope. See Mortal Kombat? Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. I was too busy playing Resident Evil 9 and Pragmata. Man, I do them things.
I just wait.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I just wait.
I'm waiting for the Furious. Waiting for the Furious.
Wait till just wait till it pops on TV.
Oh, I'm not even waiting for that. Maybe, depending. I mean, I still haven't. What am I missing in MCU again? Oh yeah, what's the movie? Fantastic Four. I did see the ending of it pop up on YouTube though. I was not.
The thing is, they're not making new black characters because like everybody's afraid of Marvel to make a new character like in the comic books because they think like, oh, if I make the new character, then Marvel's gonna use it on they're gonna make T-shirts and video games, and I'm not gonna get any of the money. There's no bonus. There's no incentive program. They're gonna they're gonna pay me for my. And it's like, but that's the problem, man. Like somebody's got to take a hit for the team or start your own comic book or something. But it's interesting that Robert Kirkman, he did a speech at some convention or Comic Pro or some retailer thing. And he said that he wants to start the comics to animation pipeline, like the manga to anime pipeline. He wants to start that in America because he's like, oh, well, we do Invincible and it's somewhat close to the comic book and the art style looks like, their version of Ryan Otley's style. So he wants to do that for like other comic books or something. I don't know when this is going to happen, but that's the direction that I guess America should go in. Like maybe do the animation thing and try to adapt it from, issue 1 up. Anyway, Yasuke. So Yasuke, yeah, another one.
Oh gosh, the anime.
I don't know which one. Maybe the video game too. I don't really know. Technically, Psylocke was race swapped. No, what it says. I mean, literally, like they took the brain of whatever the consciousness of this and put it into the Japanese woman, and then she was like Japanese.
At least that one was baked into her plot.
Yeah. Psylocke was cool, bro. Like Psylocke got famous after they did that, bro. Like they wanted her to be like a Japanese ninja woman, and she became, Let's see. Alpha Porter says, I enjoy Wonder Man, but that was a struggling voice actor. But that was just as a struggling voice actor. As a comic book based Wonder Man, it failed.
I think I have an early issue of Wonder Man.
Yeah. Salcor, when I think about Jackson's Fury and Douglas as Kingpin, those were swaps that attempted to still be true to the characters. We also didn't have the questionable reasoning of why they swapped them. Yeah, I mean, like, had Nick Fury, Sam Jackson, that was Mark Millar. He swapped it in the Ultimates, right? And he was consciously trying to get Marvel into trying to get Marvel having movie deals.
Right.
They were trying to get movie deals for Marvel. So they invented the Ultimate line with new origins for, they had a separate universe for them.
Yeah.
New number ones, new origin stories. It was more darker, and Mark Millar's idea was that he wanted to draw them just like celebrities with their likeness, so that they could take the comic and give it to Sam Jackson and say, "Hey, would you like to be in this? He looks like you." Then they could say, "Okay," and then they could attach Sam Jackson to the project, and then take them both to Hollywood, and then get a green light, which probably happened. I really don't know. It was like some kind of weird commercial. It was like a mission. And what was the other one? And Douglas is Kingpin. You mean like Michael Clark Duncan?
Oh yes, for the original.
And it was funny because like they said that they were trying to find. They just found like he was the biggest guy that they could find in Hollywood, like that big. That's why they did that. He was just like, well, he's not, he's not white, but he's big. And it made sense. They were like, okay, well, that makes sense. It's kind of funny. Mama Bear says, it's not like Ironheart. Seriously, Wonder Man is nothing like they put out as a masterpiece. Yeah, nothing's like Ironheart, Mama Bear. I agree, because nothing could be as bad.
Is Ironheart going to be in Doomsday? I wonder.
I hope not, bro. But probably. They're trying to get these characters over, bro.
Nah, they got to stay the course. I saw these people trying to quit, like Disney talking about, like, oh, we might, or what that rumor, we might erase one whole trilogy. No. You do the damn plan that he said from last week. You know what I'm saying? You slop through it.
Yeah, because why do that? That's so weird. Now you're in super slop territory where you start saying like, nah, my movies don't count. It's like, damn, like
what? No,
that's ultimate failure. Just
you made it. You made it.
Be creative. Just be creative, bro. I already told him the plan last week.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It was a good plan. Honestly.
For those who didn't see it, the plan is that they just have Ray. We bring back Ray. That's gonna turn some people off, but we're gonna bring back Ray. And Ray.
Right.
I don't know. I made up some goofy plot in 5 seconds. It was like, I don't know, some evil bad guy entity thing. He's like sucking up the Force ghost or something. Like, like when like each Jedi, they have a ghost that comes back and talks to him and stuff. He's like sucking him up to like gain ultimate power and stuff. So like, ghost mentor man, he disappears. He's like eaten up by this guy, right? And then he's gonna become the ultimate, like, I don't know, evil Sith Jedi man. Whatever. To be godlike levels. Sucking up all these friendly ghosts.
Right.
So Rey, her friendly ghost is Luke Skywalker. So they gotta corporealize him with like some crystal or something that they can only use one time, just so they don't do this all the time. You know, they can't do that.
Right. They
need the crystal. I'm making some new stuff up right now. They need the crystal, and they need like the DNA, the midichlorians of like they need like the midichlorian of like one of his descendants, but he had no kids, or so we thought. He actually does have a kid, a son. I don't know, when he was hitting it in the galaxy or something like that. He didn't know that was his dad and stuff like that, and he didn't know he had a son and all this. They're making some convoluted idea for that, you know. They're already firing people at Disney for using AI, so they can ask AI how to do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then Rey got Luke's new son, he didn't know about. You know, I don't know how old he is. He's probably as old as Rey.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go on, I don't know, to some temple or some machine or something, and then they make him corporeal. Luke is back. Old man too, by the way. They're gonna get old Luke Skywalker, just so like, you know, you can just like get. They probably want to make young Luke Skywalker. You know, they want to like AI new Luke Skywalker, which would be disturbing. No, but it'll be old man. You know, Luke, and he'd be like, "Where am I? Oh yeah, you know, we got to stop this thing." And they all stop the thing, and you know, they destroy the machine. Well, the machine won't work. There's no point because they used the crystal or something. There's only one. They beat the bad guy, whatever, and then Luke Skywalker is like a grandpa, and he's just to hang out with, you know, his son. And he's not a grandpa. He's hanging out with his son.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his son has kids too. Maybe throwing some, you know, he got a wife or something.
Right.
So he's gonna just hang out with them until he passes away of natural causes or something.
There you go.
And then Rey's redeemed in the eyes of the haters, and bringing Luke Skywalker back, and they're rectifying the mistake of The Last Jedi. What I said too should have been the plot of The Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
They were talking about bringing Palpatine back from the dead. They should have been talking about bringing Luke back from the dead. They should have had a scene where, like, I don't know, Palpatine was in that chair trying to, like, I don't know, come back to life, and then, like, instead, like, Luke Skywalker jump in the chair and then he come back to life.
Right.
And then smash the chair, like, we ain't having no more people come back to life. Just write more slop, but just save the franchise. Some people are going to complain, oh, no, this invalidates The Last Jedi, the greatest movie of all time, you know, whatever they gotta say. No. And I'm like, who cares?
Right.
Remember when they killed Optimus Prime, right? You know? Everybody remembers that, right?
Yeah,
they killed him, right? And then they brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
It was way late, but they brought him back in the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, the episode wasn't that great. They did it because kids were crying. And it's like, yeah, they saved the franchise, bro. By doing that, they saved the franchise, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
We into triage. You have to triage the problem, okay? You got to save the patient, all right? He may lose a limb. But we need to save the patient.
For the greater good?
For the greater good. So the new trilogy, I don't know why everything has to be a trilogy. Maybe they should stop doing that, but they probably won't. A new trilogy. Part 1 is bringing back Luke Skywalker in the plot I described. Happy ending, right? Then in the next one, maybe it takes place far out in the future, where like Luke Skywalker finally died or something like that, but he died with grandkids and stuff, and he lived peacefully, and we honor his memory, and we put a big plaque with him and Han Solo and them and better times. And then we have the son of Luke Skywalker, and he continues the legacy, and they keep having Luke Skywalker clan continue. And then whatever, you could keep making movies about this, or you could just stop after the first one I described and just do stuff from the past, you know? Whatever. Anyway, Let's see what people have to say. Mama Bear says, I don't know a ton about Wonder Man, but Yaya and Ben were delightful playing off each other. I heard Wonder Man was good. I wouldn't call Wonder Man a masterpiece. Alpha Proto says it's just an okay story that happens to take place in MCU. It would disappoint a real Wonder Man fan. I used to read Wonder Man and West Coast Avengers. I used to read, they had the Wonder Man ish solo comic, but I liked Wonder Man. Anyway. Alpha says, while it's not comic accurate, casting Michael Clark Duncan was easy to accept. Having a black kingpin of crime, it's not far fetched. Oh, Alpha Proto. Alpha Proto.
Oh no!
Why I can't believe I read that. CD Price says they trying to get over Ironheart like Triple H trying to get over Gunther. It ain't working player. Yeah, they're trying to get over like wrestlers, bro.
I thought she was the new. Hold on, I thought she was the new joint, bro. Like I thought she was.
They're trying to get over wrestlers like Vince Russo was trying to get wrestlers over in the WCW, bro. They were like, nah, it ain't time for Hulk Hogan. Well, admittedly, people were like, all right, maybe we got to bring in some new wrestlers or like, gas the wrestlers. His idea was he going to gas up Kidman. And for a minute, we were like, all right, Kidman is beating up Hulk Hogan every week. They're trying to get him over. But then when he finally got on the mic and started talking, it was like, yo, dude ain't got no mic skills, son. Kidman's aura like went down like a zillion points. And it was not working, bro. He made Jeff Jarrett like the face of the company and stuff. Jeff Jarrett, we don't mind Jeff Jarrett, but like I don't know, him saying those phrases like slap nuts and all that whatever that stuff is not. I think that was his phrase. I can't remember. It wasn't the best, but it's all we had at the time. I guess like Kevin Nash didn't want to wrestle anymore. He's wanting to talk on the mic, so they just went with Jeff Jarrett. I'm just like I need to be entertained. I don't know. Some of the stuff was not working. I'm trying to have Disco Inferno have arcs. I'm like, we can't have this. There says, I don't mind the race swapping because it pisses off the anti-woke fanboys. So this is like revenge. I just want like a good story, bro. I want like an original story. Can somebody just write like an original story?
All right, you know what? I'm gonna say, what's about the problem with race swapping sometimes? Because I don't mind it in all instances, but I have a question for certain race swaps. Like I think I was here when I was monologuing about the Resident Evil like return. What was it? What's the damn movie called? Welcome to Raccoon City.
Right.
What was that? What are these weird things where they do like, oh, I'm going to race swap Leon S. Kennedy, and then I'm gonna make him the worst punk character of all time.
How is he a punk?
What did he do?
The movie, but like
that man fumbled his way through that movie. Yes, Leon is the rookie cop, but he was not incompetent. Like my man was, and I'm not blaming this on the actor, by the way. This is the problem with the script. Like, some got clowned by stars. Leon's not even supposed to know stars, but okay. Clowned by the whole stars team for the entire movie. He got laughed at. He was getting bossed around by Chief Irons or something. And then, like, when it's time for him to do action, he can't even, like, okay, of course, you're allowed to be scared. You're fighting zombies. But then it's like he's getting punked out by some dude on a jail cell who took his gun from him. He can't, like, properly kill a zombie. And then at the end of the movie, he finally does something by almost blowing up Chris Redfield. And that was his call to fame. So you race swapped the character, and then you made the character worse. What does that even mean? Somebody please explain to me the ideology behind that? That's weird. Like, what are you trying to say?
I don't know. I think
People
it's
had same
because, like,
complaints about Amber in Invincible. Like they
right,
race swapped her, and
that's
then they
true.
made her mean. Like I'm like, what are you trying to, huh? Like I ain't listen. I'm not trying to throw accusations. I just got questions. Like,
I don't know, bro. Why does every movie gotta have like it's either like like a super indie movie
mm-hmm.
drama, or it's like some ginormous blockbuster joint? Like,
Yeah,
I guess the mid range movie is over, and the way they make the mid range movie, no one really wants to watch it.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like on Amazon Prime, they got like a new movie. Finally, they put up something that was in the theaters. Crime 101
Mm-hmm.
with Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry. You know, it's an original film. You know, worry about adaptations.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't watch it. Like, the film don't look that dope. Like, you watch a movie like a crime movie back in the day, like Heat. Like, Heat looked dope. Like, Heat.
Right.
You want to watch Heat because it looked cool. But like the movie they made didn't look cool. Didn't have cool music. They were trying for some kind of 70s or funk in the trailer, like whatever. It's just like, no one want to hear that. The horns come through, no one. It's like they don't know how to make a movie cool, bro.
At all.
Even these hood movies, like they shows, like I don't even want to watch them. Like, I want to watch New Jack City. I just ended up watching New Jack City. What happened to the gangster movies, bro? They don't know how to make gangster movies dope anymore.
No,
All races had dope gangster movies back in the day.
Yes.
The Italians, they had Goodfellas. Black people had New Jack City.
There's too much real crime going on. They can't like even fake the crime. We got like I don't know 8 million people being let on 8 million felonies, doing 8 million things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The white guy had King in New York. That was, he was hanging out with black guys.
Yeah.
And Mexicans, they had Blood In, Blood Out. Santos Locos. You know what I'm saying? That movie is goated in all Mexican households.
Throwback.
Mm-hmm. If you walk into a Mexican household, if you find yourself within a Mexican household, bro, keep a copy of Blood In, Blood Out, Bound by Honor, starring Damien Chapa and Benjamin Bratt. If you keep that in your Jansport backpack and pull it out,
Not the Jansport.
you're going to have a big Mexican fiesta in the cribbo, okay?
All right, hold on.
Anyway.
I don't even know what I'm doing here with this drawing. I don't even know if it looks good.
Looks pretty good. It's a good face.
I believe I was there. It's Escort said, "Oh, why do you remind me of that movie? It was the Wesker swap." Oh yeah, Wesker was a goofball in that movie. Like I hated Wesker in that movie. He said, "I'm glad I wasn't the only one that caught that." Yeah. I don't understand why they did that to Leon. Like they just like this poor actor's like here trying to be Leon S. Kennedy, and they made him like a chump. I'm like, what? Alfredo said that's a good point. I heard about that in the comic Invincible's girl. I can't read. Invincible's girlfriend Amber is white and kind, and they changed her into a sister, and she gets an attitude. Damn, like, then why did you? Esopor says Amber's swap and narrative change in the comics was a decision. They didn't want her to be the oblivious character she started as. Alfredo says the Hays Code said you can't glorify crime and gangsters. They always have to lose or die at the end. Glorifying gangsters is never good.
Yeah, they got rid of the Hays Code like a long time ago, but I guess like it's still in tradition that they have to get their comeuppance in the end, and it's pretty realistic. A lot of them do get their comeuppance anyway. A lot of these people don't usually die, go to jail, become reformed, and start a podcast like one of those mafia people like Michael Francis and all this. So I guess it's kind of realistic.
Wait, what happened, Mom Bear?
Scarface.
I believe I was here when I was monologuing. Oh yeah. I had pronoun trouble. Well, in my defense, like I'm running off of like no sleep and oh my goodness, I forgot I gotta go to work tomorrow. Good grief.
Scarface wasn't realistic, but
Remember they had the Scarface video
dude
game?
acting like that would have definitely died. What happened?
Remember they had the Scarface video game where they said he lived?
Yeah,
He lived and
and they
like
had Scarface 2 or something, or it was a Scarface Rise to something. I don't know. The world is yours or something.
mhm.
Anyway, in the Scarface game, like he just turns around and shoots the guy that was gonna,
Yeah.
get him, and then they just like had like an alternate like ending, and he's just doing his thing.
I low-key wanted to play the game but never got to.
Yeah, I should watch the playthrough on YouTube. Somebody must have it up. And there was a scene where he was at some phone booth saying, "Oh no, I killed Manolo. I feel bad." I'm like, oh, they have sympathy.
They had
now?
remorse?
I don't know. I think they try to have remorse for the man. I'm
He
like,
should.
nah. He should, but like, I don't know. He didn't have remorse in the movie. He was just like,
Yeah, my man was like,
he was over.
I mean, I remember that scene.
I think he did have some remorse. A little bit. I had to turn on the subtitles for that one. Mama Bear says, "I see you skipping my comments."
Oh, I saw. Because I think I said that. I think I was here when I was monologuing last week. I meant to say, I don't know if y'all were here when I was monologuing.
They had a Scarface comic book that sequelized Scarface, and in that one,
There was a comic book.
they had that after he got shot at the end, they had him that he lived. Like somehow he went through multiple rounds of surgery, and he was like, okay,
Bro,
which is kind of ridiculous, but I kind of like that though.
that's
Like he just kind of just lives so they got sequels.
that's
It makes no
hilarious.
sense though. They should have did that for New Jack City. Just have like Nino Brown survive that fall and he get shot. It make no sense. They can do it anyway. Brina's here. What's up? Says hi. I didn't know you were streaming.
Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, Danny and I decided to watch 2 episodes of Devil May Cry. It was a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? It exists. So I decided to get on here and draw Dante. Not as a tribute, just to draw him. To revive his honor because I don't know what the hell I just watched.
Since they're talking Scarface, is Al Pacino still breathing? I believe he's still alive.
Yeah. Doesn't he have a kid now or something?
Yeah, he has like a son. The son's gotta be like a toddler right now.
Bro.
It's kind of ridiculous. The girl is like in her 30s. And he had a kid with her and stuff.
The child is not going to know his father. Like, well.
No. And hopefully he'll be at least 5 years old so he can remember seeing him a little bit. Film some videos.
Yeah, I don't. Well, whatever. I don't know. That's his life, I guess. I don't think it's personally a wise decision, but whatever.
I don't know. She got the golden ticket, bro. She just like hit it one time, bro, and then bam, in the money for life, bro. You say your son was Al Pacino. He'd probably be in the biz, like when I'm a senior citizen, he might be winning his first Academy Award. So like, could be the new Chimney Chalamet.
Mr. Chalamet. You know, I've never seen Dune.
Dune?
Yeah.
The new one?
Like, I don't know, because you mentioned Timothy Chalamet. Like,
yeah.
Like, I haven't seen any Dune. Like any.
I've seen all the Dunes. I didn't see the Sci-Fi Channel. I saw like the first episode or 2 of the Sci-Fi Channel one back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much. I should probably watch it again. Some people say it's good, but I don't know. You know, I like David Lynch Dune. I think it's the best one. He
Obviously,
doesn't like the movie. I think it's pretty good.
doesn't Hideo Kojima think it's the best one? Like,
Yeah, Hideo Kojima stole Sting's look for a character in his Sega CD game Snatcher. Well, it was a Sega CD game originally, but he made a video game called Snatcher, and one of the characters named Random Hajili was based off of Sting, the Harkonnen guy.
mm.
They look exactly the same. So, little nerd factoid right there.
There you go.
But yeah, I don't know. I saw the Dune with Chalamet. It was all right. It was okay.
Mm. One day I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
They're trying, you know. They tried.
Okay.
They try to make this movie. It's an ambitious movie. I mean, as a kid, all what we had was David Lynch Dune. It would just come on TV, and you're like, well, it's like 2 hours. I can watch this. The commercials are gonna be 3 hours,
Right.
and we're like, hey, you know, this is pretty good. I mean, you know, it got bad reviews though. I think David Lynch doesn't like it because he didn't get Final Cut. But you know, it's all right. It's all right. Power 100 says Iris is another character that was swapped and made into a selfish character. I didn't watch The Flash. I just didn't watch. I don't know why. And I watched the first episode of The Flash, and somehow I wasn't watching it. Maybe I was doing other things at the time, and it just got ahead of me.
The Flash.
I think The Flash got like 17 seasons. It was like
the
on
show?
forever.
Yeah, I didn't watch
All those CW joints. Yeah, somehow like me and the CW were not clicking for some reason. I don't know. And it's not their fault. I just wasn't watching it. I didn't see The Flash or Arrow.
I saw somebody post up like action clips from Arrow, and I was like, "Yo, this is kind of fire."
Yeah, I heard like the early seasons were fire. They had Deathstroke, and they were like, it's a major bad guy for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it was cool. It looked cool. I just somehow, I don't know. I think I was just like watching Supernatural. That was like the only thing I was watching from the CW. I was like locked in.
Supernatural. I am faithfully skipping The Boys. I don't know what's going on.
I guess I can start watching CW. Alpha Proto says, no way Scarface lived through that bullet dance. He got lit up. They did in that video, in the comic book.
They had other thoughts.
Power 100 says, oh yeah. Mama Bear says, I watched Scarface and couldn't help chuckling every time he said "mang." It felt so unnatural coming from him. Yes. "Mang, what up, mang? Kill you, mang. You know what's underrated? Carlito's Way. Yes. I feel like it's rated by people who watched it, but like they don't really talk about it as much as they do Scarface. Like that was like lit.
I'm trying to remember if I saw Carlito's Way.
John Leguizamo as Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Mm. And now there's this guy, I don't know, who's dating Selena Carpenter. He writes music, and his name is he calls himself Benny Blanco. Mm. He's not even Hispanic, but he calls himself Benny Blanco. The real Benny Blanco is John Leguizamo from Carlito's Way. Just so y'all know. Let's see. So Dan will prefer Big Dan or Poppy. I don't know. Hey, you know, it's on you. It's on you.
I saw.
I declare myself my own nickname. What happened?
No, sorry. I just remember some posts talking about like, yo, can't like dude can't be getting called Poppy because we get superpowers.
Yeah, they get too hyped. The women, they do it once and then they see you like, you know, get a gleam in the eye, and then they're like, I can't use this word anymore. It's kind of like Damn.
Screw
Oh,
you.
Mama Bear says he's a Supernatural fan. Yup. Seen all that, including the worst series finale of all time.
Which I
They
still haven't
filmed that,
seen.
the lowest budgeted Supernatural episode of all time, bro. Since Sean didn't see it, I can't say it.
My boy was kind of spoiling it for me today, a little bit today, and I was just like,
Bro.
like, yo, Eric, bro, like, I can't, son, I can't. And it was because we were talking about The Boys too today, and I'm just like, I don't know, man.
They need to do a movie or something, or what? They need to fix that. Like, that was just trash.
You retcon it?
I can't explain like what I didn't like it. I didn't even think they liked it. I think they had Michael Rosenbaum in that show, that podcast he does. I forgot, Inside of You, and he interviewed Jensen Ackles, and he says, "Oh, what did you think of finale?" And he was like, and he's talking like, "Yeah, I think we got unfinished business. I think we can always come back and do something." I'm like, right answer. Right answer. CD Price says, I want to know who wins the 2026 Reverse Flash Hater of the Year award. There you go. Brina says Carlito's Way is pretty good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it's about the same guy directed Scarface, so it's kind of like
the
running theme.
Makes sense.
Wish I could show clips on here, but I can't.
The copyrights.
Isanko says only watch Arrow and Supergirl. Arrow peaked around season 3. Supergirl season 1 starts fine, and then it gets odd past that. I did hear that about Supergirl, and I think it was on CBS when it started, and then they moved it to the CW. I think when it gets to the CW, that's when you start entering, like, you have, like, CW got slop tendencies, like, after a while.
It do, though.
CD Price says Scarface had the 50 Cent bulletproof plot armor.
Yo, I forgot about that game, son. Bulletproof, bro.
Yeah. You played that, right?
Nah.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I could find Bulletproof, will y'all watch me play it, like, play Bulletproof with 50 Cent with the 2 guns? Like, let me not make that promise. I don't even know. Is it on Steam? Wait, give me a sec.
Power 100 says Sean will skip Samuel Jackson as a hammerhead shark lecturing the deep about how he's banned from water, and that all the sea creatures would kill him if he sets foot in any water.
I seen that scene. I seen it on Twitter.
It's a great
It's a funny scene. It's a funny scene.
It's a great scene, man. I saw that in the theater, so it was great. It's great.
No, from from The Boys.
Oh,
they got him voicing a hammerhead shark since he could talk to the animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson is in The Boys.
It had to be Samuel. My dude at work said that they didn't credit him, or he didn't see it in the credits. But I know Sam when I hear him, and that hammerhead shark was Sam.
Crazy.
What was the name of the game I was looking for?
Mama Bear. What's this? I thought they wrapped it up well, given the circumstances. It's like, I mean, you wait 16 years and they filmed the last episode, a budget of $5. I don't know. It's like, I guess they couldn't wait. They were like, well, we couldn't wait, and we had to do it, or else it's over. It'll be incomplete show. I mean, I'd rather end it incomplete. I'd rather just end it on whatever plot line they had.
What was even the plot? Whatever. I don't know. One day I'll go back and try to catch it.
They had a scene.
Oh boy.
I can't explain this. If you want to know, I can't say it because Sean doesn't know about it.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta like bulletproof. That's what. Hold on. Maybe I gotta like look up a video essay on it or something.
They had a scene where they show. Like the later years of what happened to like whatever, like Sam. Sam,
Mhm.
and he's like older. And he's looking at a picture, like what would be his wife, and like you can't even see who the woman is, and it's like blurred
Oh,
up.
I heard about this. Yeah.
Like who the hell is this? I was like, I can't deal with this, bro. That's crazy. Anyway,
Bulletproof is not on Steam, y'all.
Jensen Ackles supposedly unconscious now thanks to Homelander. Crazy. Brina says, I'm not even a big Supernatural fan, but that ending felt like time wasted. It was a little rough. It was definitely how I wasn't met your stepmother level finale. Sakura says, is it Fable's fantasy version of X-Files? Which is Power Hunter's firecracker also died by being plunged into an eagle statue despite
I saw that.
Despite having supposed to have strong durability. Alpha said he got shot 9 times with 50 Cent. True.
Yeah. See, I'll play the game on stream. I can't find it, y'all. It's not here. I'm sorry.
Rena says, I feel like streaming old PS2 games is a lost pastime.
Man, that would be if I had. Yo, I'll tell you what I would stream. I would stream 24 the game. Okay. I like y'all.
It's on rough gameplay. You're talking like Devil May Cry 2 and like unplayable. Oh my god, I can't use it running Dante into a wall. But then you play 24.
It's not unplayable. It was just bland. But the 24 the game, bro. I remember I was playing 24 the game, and then like I had to chase down some guy under the car. Like I guess I rammed it too many times, and my car blew up. And I was still riding the car while it was on fire. Like, it was just glitching out. Like, I was like, oh my gosh.
Is there a Supernatural video game?
I hope not. Don't say that. Hold on. Let me find out.
Probably is. It's probably...
Didn't they have an anime?
They did. I think it was like some anthology joint, though. I can't remember. I didn't see it.
There is a video game called Supernatural on Steam, but it's not the Supernatural, and it got mixed reviews.
24, bro. They went all out in that 24 game, like in terms of story. They were like a whole script. They had all the people from the show do the voices, bro. 24, the show was like that's like one of the top 10 shows of all time. That show was crazy.
Word.
That show was peak, bro.
That was appointment viewing, bro.
The guy who invented that show, he like wrote like all the shows from like the 80s and 90s. So when it finally came to 2000s, he had like he knew what was like cliche TV, and he was breaking rules.
Yep.
So, and all his tech guys who do the explosions and the action, they were honing their craft for like a decade, bro. And all they needed was like the concept and Kiefer Sutherland to make it happen, bro. And it's like, yo, that show was like people forget about 24? Probably.
Yeah, they forgot about 24.
They forgot about 24. Man, 24 is lit. TV used to be banging back in the day, like in the early 2000s. Angel Sopranos. 24. What else? Shows were bangers back in the day.
It's good times, man.
The Practice. You watch lawyer shows.
I forgot about The Practice.
Crazy Court Cases, bro. Talk about Plan B. Remember? You watch the show. Like this is like nobody watched this shit except for me. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, you talking about some superheroes or something? I watched The Practice, some lawyer show, bro. The lawyers would come up. They would like fake accuse somebody just to get the client off the case, bro. Like they know he didn't do it, but they would just like say that he might have done it.
That's insane.
And they would do that if they feel like they're gonna lose the case. Maybe your brother was there at the same time. Like, what? His brother be there like in the court, like, what, me?
Mm.
Your brother probably killed her, didn't he? Objection. Get in my office. In my chambers now. Now. Get all angry. What are you doing? Don't pull that stunt in my courtroom. Get all angry and stuff. Bro, people were operating on a high level back then, son. They were operating on like top tier levels, bro. And then what happens is that these people who wrote the dope shows, they get like, oh, I'm gonna make movies, and they make a movie and then like flops, and then they're done. They just kind of disappear into nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be like, or I'll go to HBO and make a show, and then like it may last, may not, but then they kind of like don't want to go back to network TV. So then all we're left on network TV is just like, I don't know what's on network TV now. Yeah, I try to watch one episode of NCIS. You ever try to watch a shootout on NCIS, bro?
I wasn't aware that they were having shootouts on NCIS.
Yeah, where I was getting like desperate. I was just like, look, let me try to watch one of these shows, bro. I couldn't do it. Though.
Wasn't happening.
They got Fez from that 70s show. He is on NCIS, bro. He's like the main dude.
Wait, the main dude?
Yeah, Fez is like the main dude.
Wait, what? Wait, what time? Stop. What timeline on it? Wait, what? Wait.
He's been on there for years.
Wait, what do you mean? Where have I been? What do you mean Fez is the main dude? On NCIS?
Yeah, there probably could be somebody to replace him. Like in a minute.
Wait,
like,
wait. What time? Wait.
And Mark Harmon was on the show like forever. Mark Harmon got good genes, bro, because he's still alive. Like, I mean, crazy, right? He did like 100 seasons of CSI. No, sorry, NCIS. And then they hired Wilmer to be like the young guy so he could do the running around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Mark Harmon. So now I think like, I don't know. I think like Fez is like the main dude of NCIS. He got his squad under him. Okay. And like, I don't know, son. I tried to watch one episode. They had like a bootleg shootout in the middle of the street. And I was like, I don't know. The standards of like cop TV has kind of like went downhill a little bit. Like no real explosions. No like, fisticuffs are all filmed real like close up.
I had no idea.
But I figured, like, well, somebody's watching this. Like, grandpas are watching it. Grandmas and grandpas are watching this show, like, every day, bro. Like, I tried, and I was like, nah, I got a nope out of this.
Talking about some Fez. I didn't... Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm ignorant. I didn't know.
Yo, Fez
so Mama Bear earlier said, like, no, I got to finish the series, Supernatural. I mean, I was into it, I just kind of fell off. I forgot where I fell off. Probably like the season with the Leviathans, maybe.
Yeah, people were saying like, oh, after season 5, it was ass. I was like, nah, it was still pretty good.
But no, wait. I mean, did I finish the Leviathans season? I don't know. I gotta pick back up.
Yeah, that was kind of like a weak one, like the Leviathan one. But
it wasn't horrible. It just was like. Nah. Was that after they fought Lucifer?
Yeah, that was like season.
See, that's why. Like, you can't fight the devil, and then like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it was season 6. It might have been season 7 or something.
Okay.
Then there was one where he like Dean went to hell. Like, would take turns going to hell, and Dean went to hell, and then he came back, and he was with some vampire guy who helped him survive the hell dimension. Right. I don't think it was hell. I think it was like some kind of
purgatory.
Dimension.
It was like.
Right, purgatory thingy, right. He brought him out. They got out together.
Yes.
He had loyalty with this vampire guy.
Yes, I remember this.
They always try to come up with something to keep it interesting, like. And what's crazy? Like Jensen Ackles, he deserved like an Emmy, right? Like he deserved an award. because he was like trying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Dean too. I mean, Sam too. But like this guy Jensen Ackles was like he was doing the most right now. And I guess they don't care
Apparently,
about the CW, bro.
are they saying they're gonna have a spin-off show for Soldier Boy?
I think so.
Soldier Boys as in the boys, not Soldier Boy the rapper, y'all.
You.
They need to have a short with Soldier Boy explaining that shootout that he said he got into in his house.
Yeah, that was a movie. Supergirl's original on CBS had those problems prior to moving to CW. I take your word for it, Power 100. True. Mama Bear says no. Sean needs to catch up.
Yeah, I was just responding to that.
Catch up. CD Price says that's where the CWB pulling Tubi movie budgeted tactics. Bruh. I think all these network shows doing that.
Hold on, while you doing that, I'm gonna get the showcase together.
All right. Brina says I remember watching the ending with my mom because she likes Supernatural, and we were both looking it up to make sure that was the ending, because no way should have ended it on the second to last episode. That's what I'm saying. I just be like, whatever. I think all shows that go on that long, including Stranger Things and all these other things, they should just end it nice. Just regular ending. Yeah. Nothing crazy. Everyone graduate from school. Everybody moves out the house. They hug, whatever. They beat the bad guy and they have a big pizza party. They don't need any of this crazy stuff where, like, everybody died, everybody blew up. Oh, I'm old and I'm the last man on earth and I broke my glasses or something. Like, you don't need any of this crazy stuff, bro. Like, when you make it like a long running show, this ain't the Twilight Zone, all right? This ain't the Twilight Zone. You're making like with the dark endings, okay? You already won.
People love
you won. Right?
They trying to get us used to despair.
Yeah, it's just like no. Like, we gotta teach you a lesson. I don't know what it is. I think they like doing it. They just like messing with the fans. They're like, I'm reclaiming it back for me by disappointing you. This is my show, and I can do power what I trip. Like, yeah, it's a weird power trip. I'm just like, yo, bro, you won. The show's been on forever. Just you don't gotta be doing this.
And then he got buried alive. The end. Like, that's the end. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why?
Like Angel's like lost in the alley. Like, oh yeah, they're in the alleyway, and
the apocalypse is coming for them, and they in the alleyway, and then it just ends.
Yeah, all these characters you love are almost dead or dying, and he's like, well, time to go to work, and then like that's the more special of the movie. Like, you just keep fighting forever, and then message the show, and then you may die, and that's cool. I'm like, really, bro? Can we just not do this? And then, of course, all these other, I don't know, industry people and ball washers and all that stuff gotta say that this was amazing.
Yeah, it was deep. You just don't understand.
Deep. Oh yes, you just want hugs and
they love to say that that is deep just for ending bad.
Yeah, that's it.
This is deep. What? Because everyone died? Yes, that makes sense.
Everyone died throughout the whole show, bro. Like, we don't need like the last one to make me not want to get the last season on the box set. Like, just end it okay, so I could just get the box set. And then don't ruin the collection. All right, stop.
Now you got a tainted collection and sitting in your house.
Yeah.
And then you try to get somebody, and then you trying to get somebody else in the show. You should watch this, and it's like, oh, what? And then they get to the end and like, yo, why'd you make me watch that, bro? And then
I know, bro, it sucked, bro, but I couldn't tell you because
I could tell you everybody like, I don't know, intestines fall out at the last episode, and they're like, what? Why would you make me watch this? I don't know.
It was an old show. This is an ancient show. This is like Boomer TV from like old time. There was a show called Saint Elsewhere. I never saw this. I think I saw it on YouTube or something.
Oh no!
I'm gonna spoil this old doctor show.
Okay.
And nobody care about.
All right.
In this chat right now. Hopefully. All right. The show was like some big, critically acclaimed thing. I think Denzel started on the show and everything. It was like a big show.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Feeney, William Daniels was on it. Like, it was a big show, right? In the last episode, right, it's a doctor show, the lives and people in the hospital and romance and adventures. They find out, bro, like in the whole show, like one of the doctor's son or something, the guy who runs it, his son is autistic, and he has this snow globe or something. And then they find out that the whole show,
oh no, here we go,
is in the imagination of the child, and he's looking at the snow globe, and it's the hospital is in the snow globe, bro. And in the hospital it says Saint Elsewhere on it or something like that. So it was Saint Elsewhere, like it was in his mind all the time. The whole show was in the mind of this child. It didn't exist.
Oh boy,
it was ridiculous. Just, imagine you watching the show and it's like that, bro. Yo, people were crazy back in the day. Imagine watching it in real time. You'd be like, what the?
Pissed off.
You'd be like, what the? Everybody I knew was fake. How did he imagine this? I know he like mad observant of like life and stuff. He's making up his own soap operas in his own mind, bro.
He's making up complex. He's making up complex situations.
How would he even know about all the stuff that was going on? Like people were like doing it on the show, getting shot. Like I wouldn't even know about this. Maybe they sat him in front of the TV, conjuring up these.
That's
weird,
terrible.
Little insanity. All right. Anyway,
that's horrible. Like, it's like kind of horrifying, honestly. Imagine you sticking with this whole show to just find it is some kid's imagination. Nah.
I don't trust these people. These people make these TV shows are evil. Anyway, what we got? All right, this is Showcase. Anybody wants to join the Showcase? Please join the Discord. Link is in the description. It's the art showcase.
Yes.
Art like viewers like you.
Wait, sorry. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Mom Bear said we watched a show about people eating mice. A hospital in a slow moving that far-fetched. Wait, who ate mice? What you're gonna have to tell me what show that is, Mom Bear, because anyway, the
last episode was like the snow globe was the hospital, bro. Like
I'll have threw something at the TV. Ain't no way, son.
And back in the day, there was no like streaming, there was no like binging. You had to like actually sit there with commercials and be watching it in real time and jack with the VCR. And I'd write, bro. I would write. Anyway, I never watched the show, so I wasn't that mad. I was just like, I'll trust these hoes.
You anything you gotta do with
it. They do it to your favorite show, bro.
You can't trust nobody out here.
No. Crazy. I can spoil like more shows, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't.
Like Quantum Leap.
Oh my god, bro. The heart attack, bro. I get flashback. Quantum Leap. Yo, that made me want to put my.
Go to the internet to complain.
You can't go to the internet. You have to sit with it for the rest of your life, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna complain about it tomorrow on Twitter, bro. I'm. I want my 11-year-old foot through the TV.
You just gotta like
however old I was.
The show, and then you just gotta go to school or work the next day. And that's it. You just gotta.
How you bring up Quantum Leap to me? I will spoil that right now.
Go ahead.
Yo, bro, the show is about a man who invents a machine to travel back in time. He can only go back in time within his own timeline. So the dude can only go back to like 1950 and up or something, right? And he's trying to find, but they're about to pull the funding, so he used the machine on himself. I don't know why people always do this. It's always a bad idea. He used the machine and then he gets stuck in time. But instead of him traveling in his own body through time, he somehow inhabits the body of other people. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which makes no scientific sense, but we roll with this for 5 years because it's somehow a well-written show. And he has good camaraderie with his co-host, Dean Stockwell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we find out the last episode, the reason that he's going into the bodies of people is because God manipulated the machine to make it this way, to teach him a lesson about history and life. And then I'm like, okay, well, at least that makes sense in that the machine couldn't really do that. So it was him trying to, and it's some like science versus religion debate or something like, right? Whatever. Right? But then he gives him the choice. He's saying, like, you can go home or you can keep helping people. And he's like, I'm gonna just keep helping people. This dude got a wife at home, son. This is ridiculous. I don't know about this. This is crazy. Anyway,
Why would he not just go back home to his wife?
he chose to keep going, right? Which is like crazy enough for me. And then you watch it 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then the title card or something, because the show got canceled. The title card says Dr. Sam Beckett kept leaving, helped many people, live, whatever, save their lives. He never returned home. They wrote he never returned home in words. He never returned home, son. He never saw his friends, his family, nothing. He never returned home, son. You had a wife.
It's insane, bro.
If you look up the placard, the card, the stupid words go on the screen, they will have Sam Beckett and they misspell Beckett.
Yo, that gotta be one of the most frustrating ends to anything.
Nobody liked it. But if you ask like Donald Belisario, king of TV, so he created all the JAG and the NCIS and all this stuff. You ask him, he'd be like, that's just the natural ending. Like, it's the way it should have ended forever. I mean, that's the only way I saw it in my head. He can't come back because I'm just like, dude, everyone hates this. Anyway, continue. I don't know. All right, we get the showcase.
Yeah. Because I gotta get some rest.
Yeah,
bad. Right. Oh man. Oh, freaking entertainment, bro.
You got M. Bison right now.
Oh, this is me. I just revamped an old M. Bison picture because I figured I was drawing a little bit better. Now this is M. Bison from like Street Fighter 6.
Nice.
Came back to Shovel. Oh man, he going through time too. Now let me stop.
You imagine that as a kid, bro. You watching that trash. First Optimus Prime dying out of this.
Oh, they definitely shouldn't have killed Optimus Prime, right?
They brought him back though. They brought him back. And believe me, I was trying to
kill him in the theaters, bro.
Yeah, word. You ain't never gonna see him that cool again in the theater, bro. They made him. The animation of the show wasn't as good as.
I just want to let y'all know something. I was so traumatized by that event in my childhood that I forgot about the rest of the movie until I saw it again as an adult. Like I literally wiped the movie out of my head. Okay,
what's crazy? Why didn't they just kill him near the end and have the noble sacrifice? They kind of dusted him in the beginning, and then you were rolling with new people. I think like fans who didn't watch in the theater and they're like kind of newer, they don't care about it as much because they know that he comes back. And he did, Sam Beckett didn't come back. All right. And they made a Quantum Leap reboot with some new guy. And Sam Beckett is still lost in time, bro. So I can't even roll with this show at all right now. Because they asked the guy to come back. Was it Scott Bakula? He said no.
It's just one thing, just one episode, bro. Man, frustrating.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. This is sorry. This is Diet J is out here doing what is this? Nephis changing star. What's this? Tattoo design. Look at that.
That's crazy, bro.
Look at that. My man is utilizing Procreate to its fullest. That's fire.
Damn.
DJ always doing something fire.
Yeah, word. Thigh J doing the tattoo, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, word. Oh, look.
Can't mess up.
It's-
No undo for that. No undo button for that one.
It is mocking.
That was mocking me.
He is drawing naughty things as usual. This on some new designs he's working on. I saw it like briefly on his channel.
That's cool.
Hey,
They don't fight
does
me.
anybody know if Makani's gonna play mixtape?
Yeah, right.
I leave all the cringe play to my.
Yes, I hear you don't play mixtape, it plays itself. Anyway.
We got
Very cool. We got Brina making
is
drawing food, drawing donuts.
Yeah, hold on, look at the detail on his donut though. Son.
It's glazed donuts.
It's really pretty good. It's actually making me hungry.
Nice. Very nice.
CD
Nice
Price
workspace layout.
Constantly pull the big rigs with what was big rigs? I think not familiar.
I don't know, bro. You can't watch a Quan, bro. That should be illegal. What they did.
That's a fact.
That's below network standards to be doing some stuff like this.
Sabrina said, "How you guys describe the Optimus Prime incident sounds like when they killed Ash Ketchum in the first movie. They what? They killed Ash?
Yeah, but
Nah!
they didn't kill him in the beginning. Like they killed him. I adopted. I didn't see the movie. I heard about it, but like Optimus Prime, they killed like in the first 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes, and then he didn't come back either. Like he just like
Sun turned gray. Okay, like
turned gray, and it was over, bro. And then like I'm watching all these new people, and all the Transformers fans, they think like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. We didn't know who these people were when you were a little kid in the theater, bro. You were a little kid, and you don't know who these people are, bro. Like, who are these people, bro? Like, what? Anyway, it didn't matter. It was fine. You know what I'm saying? He came back. They realized their mistake. They course corrected, like Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, they weren't to have him looking like a cracked out person. They fixed him, the design, and
Sonic the Hedgehog of 125th Street. Harlem.
Sometimes they listen to the fans. Sometimes they don't. Like in Quantum League. Anyway,
Mario
so we got
that. We doing MJ.
To MJ Arch right here.
Billie Jean.
You saw the Michael movie, right?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Critics hated it. I liked it.
Very nice.
Guy did a good job. His nephew. Is that Alan?
Jafar.
Alan
Yep.
from
That's pretty good. Look at that. That's him.
Invincible. And
He got wrecked.
Sagat. Tiger. Hold on, old school one. Iber.
Tarkor genocide. That's like 800 moves.
Then I'm not sure who this is. This might be his own character.
He did the Tiger genocide, and then like he's still doing the moves after you miss every move.
Yeah, right, because you got block his 800 like freaking combos in the move. Oh man, yo.
Nice. Very cool. That was it.
Yeah. Hold on. My
Very
boy said
cool.
he got invited to play some NBA game. Oh, he's playing basketball game? Oh, mocking.
He's playing in the NBA.
No. Wait. Did you mean NBA game or NBA video game? Wait, NBA game? Like, wait. I need confirmation. Hold on.
I know he was balling like that, you know.
So I'll pay good money to see Makani on the, you know what I'm saying, dribbling and all that other stuff. Hold on.
All right. Yeah. I ain't know any time to play all them video games. Be in the NBA.
Sure, they're gonna clarify this. Like, hold on, I'm going. Let me see here. I'm on my.
Rena said they killed him in the middle. They brought him back though. Yeah, in the same movie. For sure.
Oh, he said the video game. He said he was invited to playtest the NBA run the Steam tomorrow. What is that? That was 10 hours ago. I'm gonna try to squeeze in some time. Oh, so I guess he's gonna be playing it. Uh, in a couple hours actually. Okay, pretty cool. So,
Jafar Jackson did well. Thought critics liked it. Nah, they gave it like 23%.
yeah, as in the critics, as in the audience, like us, we liked it. The actual critics did not like the movie, man. They didn't like the movie. I thought the movie was fine. I liked the movie. Said Ash ran into the crossfire of Mewtwo's attacks. That's insane, bro. Like I did not know that Ash was out here catching. Nah, that's messed up. That's insane. That is totally funny, bro. But now the last question before I get out of here, Bree, when you say they brought him back, did they brought him back in the same movie or they brought him back like? Because when we say Optimus, like kick the bucket, he kicked the bucket outside, like in the movie, and then come back for the rest of the movie, and then we just have to deal with some new main character, some dude named Ultra Magnus. I was like, I don't want to see this. Movies had fire animation though.
It was fire, bro, and the soundtrack is crazy, bro. The soundtrack of the movie is dope, so.
Oh yeah.
But whatever. It's fine.
Didn't they put part of the soundtrack and mixtape or something?
Yes, they did, which makes no sense because like it's in the 90s. Like, why do we have the 80s music in the 90s? Just stick to the 90s. Play fair. Play fair. Now it's crazy though because in the 90s I was listening to 80s music, especially I was getting tired of like same songs being played on the radio all the time. Like the early 90s and the mid 90s, I'm cool. And then in the late 90s, I don't know. They were just playing the same stuff. It was just like, whatever. They stopped playing as much rock and the rock bands got kind of softer. So it was like, a lot of Matchbox 20 and stuff like that. Which I guess is like, compared to now, it's like, I'd rather listen to that than Bad Bunny and stuff like that.
Bad Bunny.
Like in mixtape, they have Silverchair. And back then it used to be like Silverchair, ain't real, or something like that. Now it's like super real. Like it's like, oh yeah, that song is fantastic compared to the crap that we got now.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, y'all, I really gotta run. Sorry, cause your boy gotta do things tomorrow. But thank you for coming on this Friday stream. Thank you for if you guys can leave a like, we definitely appreciate you, especially since we suffered through 2 episodes of Adi Shankar's madness.
It's a leaf worth a like. Like I mean, come on. Like I sacrificed a few brain cells for that. Like one like for one brain cell that I lost watching.
For Dante having PTSD 15 times in 20 seconds.
I relate. I have the PTSD as well.
Dante was us, you know what I'm saying? Like
got more episodes, you watch the rest. I don't know. It's just
I don't know.
It's kind of rough because like it ends up being one of those shows you just like put on the background. Maybe that's what they feel like. They're like, oh, no one's really watching this. It's just stuff they put on the back. Maybe that's why they have to keep reiterating like the plot and the lore, because that's like what like Matt Damon said on the Joe Rogan podcast. He said like they just have these these streaming services, they make the characters talk about the plot all the time because they know people are on their phone. So they want to make sure everyone's caught up. Or, I don't know. They want anything that you have to actually look at the screen to find out.
I mean, there was also 8 million plots.
Second screen viewing, right? That's what Alpha Proto said. All right, guys, it's been real.
It's been real, y'all.
Bye.
Gonna get up out of here. Everyone have a good weekend. We will more than likely see you next week when whatever pops off.
Yeah, we'll do another draw stream, right? Yeah, fun. Look, you had a nice drawing.
Yeah, I tried. I think one eyeball is slightly smaller than the other, but I'll fix it.
Yeah, he's bugging out. Like, go with my Papa. Like,
I was deciding. I guess the inspiration for this is that he's like mid Devil Trigger. That's why I made his nails longer.
I know that.
All right, y'all. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.